Let's pretend we scored a goal. Let's pretend we scored a goal.
Come on. Arsenal. Welcome to Top 4. My name's Peter. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm joined by David, an Arsenal fan. Theo. I don't know if you heard that gasp of breath there, but I'm joined by Oscar, a Chelsea fan.
How did we go from the likes of Ricardo Carvalho to flipping Gary Cahill, bro? Oh my gosh.
Yes, and I'm also joined by Adrian, a Liverpool fan.
And you'll never walk alone. Come on,
You know, trying to deafen people's ears. Let's start off at the Emirates. Arsenal 3, Chelsea 0. David, Oscar, Adrian, what the heck happened at the Emirates Stadium on Saturday? What do you put it down to?
We played well. Chelsea just didn't turn up, bro.
It didn't turn up. The most important thing for me was the convincing of the victory that I think is what hit me home. I was like, yes, brilliant. Arsenal finally convinced.
But the thing is, that's like last season, bro. Was it like when we banned United, bro?
Yeah.
Can I ask you that question? Yeah.
It's like,
I was nervous completely throughout the game, yeah. But the one thing that calmed my nerves down was when I saw Arsenal's team sheet. How did you not react when you saw the team that Wenger put
See, the
out?
thing is,
No, I was fuming. Well, like, why Sanchez up front again, bro?
Do you know what?
Right,
I was upset.
Because I looked at the team sheet, I was like, bro, we have to beat them. There's no Giroud, there's no Xhaka, there's no, like, I was like, bro, we got to beat this team. Like,
do you know what? Yeah, you know how I've been about the starting lineup this season. Yeah, you know how vexed I've been. The thing is, when I saw him do it again, I thought to myself, do you know what? There's something like, okay, let me shut my mouth because we beat Hull 4-1, we beat Southampton 2-1, we beat Watford 3-1. These are with the same starting 11 that we have right now. So I thought to myself, do you know what? He's got a winning team, he's got the blah, blah, blah. Let me just stop arguing about this situation, innit, yeah? And I can't lie, when Coquelin got injured, I wasn't as happy as I thought I would be. Because Coquelin had an amazing, 20, 25 minutes. But the fact that he came off and I felt like, oh, this guy could be out for time, yeah? And then I have to rely on Xhaka. And then if, say, Xhaka has a bad game here and there, I don't know how I'd feel. But the fact that even, I don't know, man, when I saw it, I thought, now, Wenger, there's something he knows. But Cahill and David Luiz versus Sanchez, it's a different debate, innit? It's a different argument. So I thought, I don't mind it. I mean, you look at the goals he scored. Oscar, can I ask you a question? Have Chelsea forgotten how to defend?
Yeah,
Have they just forgotten how to do it?
100% yes.
Like they just don't know how to do it anymore.
I think,
yes. Calamity at the back.
This is down to poor planning, bro.
Poor planning in what sense?
In the sense that, your spine, your entire spine has gone, yeah? There should have been replacements, bro.
Well, let me tell you something about Antonio Conte, yeah? One thing I used to make a big deal about with Man United, yeah, was that the whole thing with him, with Van Gaal when he took over, is that he was managing Holland in the World Cup, and he came into United, and he just started kind of slow. Mm-hmm. And it was like, I always just say to United fans, aren't you worried that he's in the World Cup? Same thing with Conte. Conte took over Chelsea, man's managing Italy in flipping Euros, yeah? And it's like, it seemed okay, because we won our first 3 games, yeah? It seemed alright, but at the beginning of the season, everyone expected Chelsea to play that 3 at the back, or 5 at the back, however you call it. Yeah. Everyone expected us to play that formation, yeah? Because that's how Conte plays, yeah? Halfway through the Arsenal game, he switches to 5 at the back. And I'm like, this is the formation he always wanted to play, but he didn't have the time to implement it into Chelsea because he wasn't there from the beginning. He's only been with us since, the last 2 weeks of August.
It's not a bad point.
So...
It's not a bad point.
It's not. It annoyed me so much. And he didn't have the players. Hence why we had to sign Marcos Alonso and David Luiz on the final day of the transfer window. He didn't have the players to implement the system that he wanted. Well, now it made way more sense to me why we bought David Luiz. Because it's like, he wants to play 3 centre-backs.
You think so? You think it's a long-term plan? But,
and Marcos Alonso is going to be on that wing.
Why I mean long-term, yeah? Ivanovic should not be in that team.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! No. When I see the teams, walking out of the tunnel, walking out of the tunnel, Ivanovic is leading Chelsea out into our biggest game of the season so far. Ivanovic is leading us out.
Who would you have had as captain in that game?
For flip's sake,
that's the problem. Who would you have picked?
Do you know what, yeah? do you know what funniest thing is, yeah, like when it's not Ivanovic, I always assume it should be Cahill. But what a joke that is! Like, what a joke that is.
Oscar was kind of worried. You heard him on the last pod. He said, "You know what? This is the time to not go to the Emirates."
I said we were gonna lose. So
did I. I said that we're gonna stab ourselves in the chest anyway, and Chelsea.
I was never
points.
confident in this game.
And you know, when you want to go back to Arsenal's last win, 2011. I mean, that's a long time since you beat Chelsea, but. I don't know, man. I felt sorry for Kante. There's moments he was at centre half.
Shall we talk about these goals?
Shall we get into those goals? Okay, so the first one was. How can I forget this one? Gary Cahill.
No,
for years, you lot have gone Gary Cahill.
Oscar, come on.
For years,
come on, Oscar.
And I've sat defending this
come
guy.
On, Oscar, yes.
Yeah, I've defended this guy. I'll never forget there was a day. It wasn't on a podcast yet.
The light bulb goes off.
Last week I had it with Hazard. Now this week I'm having it. Oh, blood. No, there was a day. There was a day.
I beg you.
Me, Peter, and Ernest sat, and these guys were burying Cahill, yeah? And I'm like, nah, Cahill's not that bad. They were comparing him to Smalling and Shawnee, saying they're both better than Cahill. I was like, no way. But this, my G, this week, yeah, this calamity of a week that Chelsea have had.
Well, you mean from Swansea to now?
I wasn't saying Swansea. From Swansea, but Swansea wasn't Cahill's fault. But yeah, Liverpool to Leicester.
Someone needs to move their phone
because
it's interacting with the team.
Sorry, bro.
Whoever's phone it is. I mean, it could
be you, bro.
It might be you. Your phone's right next to me.
No, but I'm behind.
You're waving your hands.
Behind the mic.
You're a mug. We're all moving our phones, and your phone is the classic. But anyway, yeah, bro. Like I said, I defended Gary Cahill for so long, and to get the simplest of errors wrong on a huge day. Why can't you pass the ball back to your goalkeeper? Yeah.
Oh, that was a poor attempt of a pass.
That pass was not.
What was it?
Ivanovic's pass was dead.
That's a disgrace to
No, but he had time. I agree, Ivanovic's pass was poor, but he had time. He took a touch, bro. He took a touch.
But you know what? Thank God for pressing football from Arsenal, because that's one thing that annoys me probably the most about Arsenal day-to-day games, is they do not press and they do not close things down, and it's always Sanchez who's chasing it, always him, and the fact that he actually paid off this time round. What an opportunity! You know, I was so nervous.
So mad just thinking
because you know when he intercepts Cahill, and he runs, bro. For me it was like the slowest run of all time, because you just want to see that ball in the back of the net.
But do you know what it is though?
Yeah.
When Sanchez goes through on goal, there's no doubt in your mind it's going in the back of the net. There was no doubt. You know, with some players you're thinking, I hope Courtois pulls out a save, I hope something happens. No, it's a goal.
If you see the replay,
once he got that ball, it was a goal.
When you see the replay, he just stares at Courtois for ages. Right? He stares at Courtois, then he just looks at the ball, he just chips it over him. I thought that is a world-class finish.
Oh my god, that finish was incredible.
He's an awesome player. He's an awesome.
That finish
do you know how happy I am?
Incredible.
You see a smile on my face.
And do you know what it was? Yeah, that goal was in like the 10th minute. Yeah,
it was. I can't remember.
It was fifth. It was early.
No, it wasn't. Because I remember at 9. I looked at the clock at 9 minutes and it was 0-0 still. I think it was 10 minutes.
It might have been 10, 15. No, by the time Walcott scored, it was 15 minutes.
No, it's
14 minutes.
Yeah, I think so Sanchez scored in 10. Walcott scored in 14. But yeah.
I have it right here. 11 minutes.
11 minutes. There you go. But yeah, so Sanchez scored that goal. Yeah, I tweeted at the 70th minute of the game. Sanchez finish was incredible, because it took me that long to deep how sick it was.
Oh my god!
It took me so long to deep it.
It was an unbelievable goal. Like, I just sat there like, this guy is a world-class player, bruv. Real talk, and it's hard to call people world class. But you know, everyone talks about like Hazard, Neymar's, Kevin De Bruyne's, about the next like Messi, Ronaldo's.
I'm sorry.
Why Sanchez never gets in the conversation baffles me. Baffles the hell out of me. Even like Aguero gets in that conversation, and justified. You know what I'm saying? Suarez, all these guys that I've named.
Do you know why people don't think Sanchez is there?
Why?
Because Barcelona sold him.
Mm-hmm. There's always that stain.
Yeah.
Stain on his record.
Yeah.
You think so?
People are thinking, you know.
But they sold Fabregas too, didn't they? So they sold Yaya Toure. They sold. Do you know what I'm saying? They got rid of players that are decent. They got rid of some decent, very good, top quality players. Yaya Toure came into Man City as if that was his first club where he's shining. He was a. But you're right. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and it was for like 35 million. I mean, you look at the transfer market of today. Try sign Sanchez now. What do you think Arsenal would even put on the price tag? But anyway, there's that goal. Then obviously Walcott's goal, I think, was the weirdly the goal of the game in a sense that it was just the football was unbelievable. Iwobi, bro, you know Iwobi. This is one thing that impressed me about him. Yeah, Arsenal, whenever they get into that moment of where it is the tiki taka that everyone calls it. You know, when the football is just fluid, everything's just moving nice. I never thought Iwobi could fit in that pack, because when he takes the ball on, he just quickly moves it on. I think to Bellerin. Bellerin cuts it across to Walcott, and I sat there like, Iwobi, Bellerin and Walcott got involved in that goal, which is weird. Like, that was... Forget Sanchez and Ozil for a minute. You can just put them to the side. They were having a little break. These guys were just sort of running the show in Chelsea's midfield and defence. And I was in absolute
and around
shock.
the D, bro.
In and around the D. In and around the D. And then when we go to the third goal, whereby, you know, any time it's Sanchez and Ozil versus Cahill and David Luiz. What scenario that was is just, I don't even know what that even...
No, we need to talk about it from the start. Did you see Ozil turn Kante? Bro,
did I see?
He spun Kante,
Oh
bro.
my
He
God.
spun him and then
Oh
just
my
paced it.
Oh my
Paced
God.
it to the point where it was 2-on-2.
This was in the first half of the game. It's not like maybe Kante's tired off. You know, he's had a long game in midfield and he's tired and he just got duppied by Mir. This is in the first half, bruv. Chelsea played as if it was the 90th minute, and I wonder if that extra time segment from Leicester City was what maybe caused their fatigue. I don't know. I can't imagine what.
Wednesday. Was it Wednesday or Tuesday?
Yeah,
Tuesday.
it was.
It was Tuesday.
Was it Tuesday? Yeah, it was Tuesday. So they had time. They've had time.
That's the thing.
I know, but to get 120 minutes out of a player and then play another 90 minutes against Arsenal at the Emirates it's a tough call, regardless.
And like hardly any of your players played again, innit?
No, bruv, 11 changes on Sunday.
So
on Saturday.
11 players did.
11
so there you
changes.
go.
So and Wenger made a point at his press conference that this is the biggest squad he's had in a very long time. He was making that point of what people don't understand is that game by game Arsenal have been getting better, but they don't really look at... Obviously, that Liverpool defeat is still in the memory of everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? It's still there.
And rightly so.
And rightly so. And obviously that Leicester away victory, now that draw doesn't look too great. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if Leicester are getting pasted by a couple of teams every now and again. So, you know, it was a slow start, but at the same time, I think, bro, we've actually got kind of a squad. Kind of. Let me not get gassed, but kind of a squad.
But anyway, back to this last goal, yeah.
Can I ask you something?
So Ozil's, yeah.
All three of these goals, why was there no marking for any of them? Okay, I understand the Sanchez one because it was a mistake. Walcott was centre forward.
Was in behind.
He was in the penalty.
Centre-backs.
He was at the penalty spot basically and tapped that in the back of the net. Then you have.
And do you know what it was? It's because Hazard didn't track back to Bellerin. Like, he didn't see the danger that Bellerin was there.
Yeah.
Then the ball comes in. Hazard runs back. As Hazard runs back, he then plays Walcott onside.
Onside, yeah. Yeah, he plays Walcott onside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Walcott was kind of offside for the first pass,
Yeah.
but I don't think that counts anymore or whatever. But the second ball, when the ball was actually played to Walcott, he was onside because Hazard played him on. And it's just like, so frustrated. So frustrated.
It was so
But
un-Chelsea,
that third goal, yeah,
Yeah.
you see the position where Ozil has the ball, you've got Sanchez in front of him, and you've got two defenders
Who
there.
was
Now
saying
it
stay
looked.
with Sanchez? Someone was saying stay with... Who was it?
Why does get this- Go on.
Like, it looks like from that position, yeah, it looks like it's a guaranteed goal. But what you need to understand, in every game of football in the Premier League, there is a counter-attack situation like that where the team doesn't score. I saw it yesterday with Southampton. Southampton had a similar position where they had 2 and 3 and you're thinking, Redmond's just got to do the right pass and it goes in. It didn't happen, yeah. But Mesut Ozil is such a sick player that he plays the ball at the inch perfect time to Sanchez, where he stays onside, where he splits from the defenders. The only fault in that goal from Chelsea was the fact that obviously the mistake from the corner and the fact that Cahill doesn't go to Ozil afterwards. He stays to try and tackle Sanchez when Luiz is already there, which is just stupid. But then Sanchez's ball is inch perfect to Ozil. Ozil has so much to do from that position.
Because the composure,
so much to
the
do.
composure was
But he
unbelievable.
volleys it down, which is just so clever, and it bounced into the bottom corner. And he just.
But you know what? I sat there like, when Ozil has
Incredible
the ball.
goal.
After Ozil turns Kante, you know, and there's something about counter attacks where when the whole crowd erupts, everyone's like, yeah, go on. But Ozil's ball should have never met Sanchez in the first place, in my opinion.
With a cross.
No, Ozil's ball. As in his pass to Sanchez before Sanchez lobs it over to Ozil.
Why should it have never made Sanchez?
Because it was 2-on-1. Ozil versus... It was Ozil... What's it called? Sanchez had Cahill and Luiz on him. Ozil's pass should have never been a completed pass, is what I'm saying. It should have never made Sanchez... Because there's 2 of them on him. There's two of them on him, and like you said, you're saying okay, it's down to the quality of Özil.
I think
and at the
so.
same time, I'm like, I'm thinking the defending is poor because if I've got the ball and there's two defenders on a guy I'm trying to pass to. 9 times out of 10 you don't make that
But if
ball.
you watch it back, Sanchez is making a run. Like, so, what am I saying? Luiz and Cahill, they're still facing the play. They're facing Özil, yeah? Sanchez is making a run. His head is not necessarily turned towards Özil because he doesn't have to look back. He's looking at where he's running to. Them guys both have to watch the ball at the same time watch Sanchez. So it's like Sanchez times his run. If Özil plays that ball a second later, Sanchez is offside. He plays it at an inch perfect time.
Maybe I have to see that goal again and be
time.
like, you know what, maybe it was just Özil's brilliance. But at first I was like, he should never win the ball in this situation. Great goal, but he should have never won that ball. If I'm a Chelsea fan standing looking at that, I'm like, he never wins that ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was...
That's the difference between quality players and that.
It was brilliant football. And all I kept thinking was, Arsenal, put it together in that second half. Please, just put it together. Just get it together. Make sure that, you don't mess about. No Anderlecht again. You know what I'm saying? None of that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, yeah. I mean... I'm glad we started off well and we got the goal. And I'm so happy. Like we finally beat Chelsea. For goodness sake.
Into the next game. Just do that every single game, bro.
Basel and Burnley away are going to be very important fixtures to look at and say, you know what? Let's see what. Because this time next week on the pod, our attitudes could change very quickly.
Bruv.
Who have you got next weekend?
We got Basel on Wednesday, Champions League. Then we got Burnley away.
Oh, you'll win those games.
Do the same thing, bro. No, but do the same thing convincingly, bro.
Yeah, because there's another thing. Because if you know when certain teams play against the big teams, that's when everybody wants to come out and shine. Yeah, but then when they come, they better not think we can just turn up at Burnley and we'll win. They better not think that, because if they think that they're gonna just turn up at Burnley and win, dude, watch the lesson you'll receive. Because the Premier League is raw like that. Burnley would love to take the mick out of Arsenal this weekend, next weekend coming. They would love to do that. Because if Arsenal ever think, oh, we just beat Chelsea, the swag is on, everyone's feeling clear. You know what I'm saying? You see the videos, you see the YouTubes and all that. The bloody... The
snaps,
the flipping snap. I'm sick and tired of all this nonsense. Taking selfies, Iwobi's all chatting at Grease. Stop.
What did Iwobi say?
Just like, great win. Stop talking. You haven't... Stop talking. Just
great win. Why can't you say great win?
Stop talking.
Stop talking, bro.
Get off the phone, bro. Get off the phone.
I got something to say about all
Get off the phone.
Get off the phone, bro.
Get to Basel on Wednesday. Look, I sound angry now.
To say about all that,
I'm already livid now because I'm just thinking about wait guys, you better not turn up at Basel and it better not be a bad performance and it better not be a bad performance at Burnley because I will be livid on this podcast next week. I guarantee you.
Right, we're talking about players coming out on
what am I
social
angry
media.
for?
You know what's funny? Arsenal won't beat Chelsea 3-0 on you.
And you're angry? Best game you're gonna have all season. Best game you're gonna have all season, and you're angry.
I hope not. I hope we have better games.
Bro, you're not beating anyone 4-0. Do you know what I mean? Any of the big teams.
It's not that. Listen, Man United could come down.
Oh, he's scoring now. He's
Man City, mate. Make a way.
You know, back in the day, yeah. I don't know if they still do it actually, but on Match of the Day 2, they did Too Good, Too Bad. Yeah. Can I do a Too Good, Too Bad on Mesut Özil? Yeah.
Oh, what did he do?
Nah. You guys will be happy with him. But I'm not happy with him. I'm not happy with him. So, as I've already explained, and I stressed how sick Ozil was in that goal, because I think he was amazing. I think the run, the pass, the finish, everything was fantastic, So, I'm not slandering the guy on that. I think he's an amazing player. Like, I love having him in the Premier League. And then, after the game, he has a shirt, and he gives his shirt to this kid. If you've not seen the video of that,
what a legend.
You need to see this video. He basically takes his shirt off, gives it to this kid, and the kid is going like, he can't believe he's got Ozil's shirt. Like
he's
the kid is going crazy.
He's hugging it.
Wow.
It's one of those things that just make you love football when you watch it. Like it's just incredible.
And when you watch it, because I saw it happening when it was live, and it's the fact that he walks away from everybody else and then he takes off the shirt and you think he's definitely giving it to someone in the crowd. But it seemed like maybe this kid, I don't know, for a while maybe Özil saw this kid for time because it was instant to him.
But he just dashed it. He's like he didn't even care.
No, it was one you just standing there.
Yeah, I know.
It was you just standing there, but it was mad how he left the crowd because everybody was all hugging each other. You know what I'm saying? It was all like, yeah, we beat each other, and he's walking away, and it's like he's definitely got his eye on.
It's
this
that vision. Özil can see it. That's from a mile away, fam.
Bro, do you know how many thousands of people there are? He's clocked that one kid from.
It's mad. Can we talk Theo Walcott's performance?
I'm not done with my Too Good, Too Bad.
I'm sorry.
I did the Too Good.
Right.
I did the Too Good. There are two bad things that Mesut Ozil did post-match that pissed me off.
Go on.
Okay, yeah? First of all, yeah? He's taking selfies in the changing room. Yeah? He's taking selfies in the changing room. Yeah? And that fair enough. Majority of players do it this season. Like
Yeah.
it's just become a common thing. Even Chelsea players do it. Like I think it's stupid. I think you should.
You lot had one on the bus.
I think it's
from Leicester.
Yeah, bro. We do it on the bus.
Like
On the bus, we're always doing it on the bus. Oh, bro, I've seen inside of Chelsea playing. I've seen inside all of them because they're taking selfies on Instagram. I've seen them all.
I saw we had burgers after Nottingham Forest.
Bro, I've seen them all because I know what they do after games because of stupid Instagram. Yeah,
Stand it.
but then man had the audacity, the audacity to caption the picture. I don't know what the rest of the caption said, but I just three words stuck out to me, and I wanted to.
Decking.
It was like great win, blah blah blah. Yah Gunners, yah, as he always does.
Yeah.
And then he put London is red.
Urs was talking that smack.
No. But he needs to settle himself. Do you know why he needs to settle himself?
Why?
Because that was the first time you beat us in 5 years.
What's your point?
5 years. You ended a losing streak and you want to come out and talk about London is red.
Man said half a decade.
Win some flipping silverware before you talk about London is red, my G. Win some flipping silverware. No, I'm not done. I'm not done, my G. I'm not done. Because the team that Ozil beat, the team that Ozil beat on Saturday, yeah? The 11 players that played for Chelsea,
Yeah.
Only one man, David Luiz. The only man in that first 11 that has not won a Premier League, that does not have a gold Premier League medal, is David Luiz. Has Ozil got a Premier League medal?
No, he doesn't.
And he wants to talk about London is red.
He didn't say.
He wants to talk about London is red, my G.
He didn't say Arsenal's the champions of England.
But he's talking about London is red, my G. Win some silverware, then it'll be red.
So I'll tell you why, because he's got 2 FA Cups to his name, right?
Okay.
He finished above Chelsea last season in the Premier League,
Yeah.
and guess what? He beat Chelsea on Saturday, so he can say that.
But you can beat whoever you want to beat.
What do you mean? We're talking about London here.
Yeah, we're talking about London is red.
What colour is London right now? Let's keep it 100%.
Bro, the last team to win a Premier League title is Chelsea.
What colour is London right now? How is
Check the last decade, my G.
How is London blue?
Check the last decade. 4 Premier League titles, 1 Champions League. That's why London is blue,
No,
my
bruv,
G.
right
Check
now,
the record, my friend.
2016.
I don't care about 2016. They
That's
beat
the
us. Fair
problem.
enough. No,
That's the problem.
No, but
2016.
But teams beat teams. Do you know what I mean? Like
They do.
Teams beat teams.
They do.
And it happens.
They do.
West Ham could beat Arsenal. It doesn't mean West Ham is
They do.
like London is claret and blue.
They do.
It's not going to happen. Do you know what I mean?
You're right,
London
absolutely
is blue because Chelsea have brought home Premier Leagues and Champions League to stamp it.
No, bruv.
We are the best team
We-
in London.
we-
Fair enough, you might be better than us at the moment. You might have a better team last season. You smashed us in
Head
terms
to
of league
head, we
position.
came and what happened when you came to the Crucible? Like I told you about last week. What happened when you came?
No,
to
you
the,
beat us,
the-
innit? I need to go over it
That's
again.
what I'm saying.
But
is-
win some silverware before you're taking your selfies,
no, what
bro.
I'm saying is,
100%.
and I'm with you with that. I'm totally with you in terms of the photo nonsense and all that crap. But is London red? You're damn right it's red.
No, it's not.
It's red
No,
right
it's
now.
not. You need to win the Premier League before it's
Right
red.
now it's
You
red.
need to win the Premier League
Right
before
now
it's red, my G.
Right now it's red.
You need to win the Premier League before it's red.
like this, for example. You see,
Listen,
you
need
see-
to win the Premier League. Okay.
If you got Google Earth,
I'm sorry.
Google Maps,
2015 is
bruv,
imprinted. We won the league. Therefore, London is still blue until Tottenham, Arsenal, or one of you man win the league.
The thing is, that was 2015, and definitely London was blue. In fact, England was blue. I get that.
Okay, what is England now? Is England sky blue or is England blue?
What, England?
Yeah.
It's blue because of Leicester.
Because Leicester won the league.
Yeah.
You get me? It's not
the
sky
shit.
blue because Man City are top of the league.
No, it's what I'm saying is that first of all, Arsenal finished above you in the league this year, and then also beat you this year. So it's hard to say in terms of head to head. Is what I'm saying.
Alright, cool, innit? Cool.
Because for example, if Spurs finished above us last season, they would have said North London was white. Do you know what I'm saying? They would have said that, and yet they haven't even beaten us.
Yeah, you can chat all about North London all you want.
Saints.
But when you talk about the whole of London,
I love
win
it.
some flipping silverware.
Let's talk to Walcott real briefly because I
Yeah.
think he's a guy who's been getting his criticism, rightly so. But I think when he's not in the spotlight, he does a lot of stuff, and he's got some good. I think he got a goal and assist this weekend. He's got a few.
like that every week, bro.
Bruv, keep it calm. You know the young ones. Keep your name out of the headlights.
Get off Instagram, bare posting, bruv.
In the gym, innit?
Get off that, man.
He's doing bare work. But you know what? I'm liking Theo's work. I can't fault any player. Oh, actually, I can. There's one problem I have at Arsenal is left back Monreal because Willian was given far too much space on more than one occasion.
That was only in the first half. He did smarten up in the second.
Yeah, because he's an experienced defender. Like he's good, and he's not dumb. But it's just I can't stand it when Arsenal start playing like headless chickens. Is probably the correct term I have for it. Because there's times when Monreal is on the right side of centre back. The right side of centre back. He's a left back. Stay left back. Do you get what I'm saying? Watch Willian. And watch Ivanovic because he gets forward too. So watch all of that. If I was a Chelsea fan, you see your boy Thibaut Courtois. I want to know what your comments are on him because that's a guy.
Well, do you know what? Yeah, do you know what the rumors? The thing is, yeah, it's the thing that's annoying me with this is that the papers are coming out and saying things, and no one's clarifying the statements of what has been said. Apparently, what I'm hearing is that Courtois has said before the end of his career he wants to return back to Spain. And people have, I don't know how he said it, I don't know the exact quote, but people have misconstrued that as him saying, I want to leave Chelsea. And obviously because we're in a bad form at the moment, we're in a bad rut, Courtois not having the greatest of games, the media are spinning that into he wants to leave. Now, if he said he wants to leave, if he has said that, pack your bags and leave. Chelsea is not, we're not trying to pay you 200 grand a week to stay.
But
None of that.
This is why I was saying poor planning before, innit? Because you got rid of the span of your team, yeah?
Oh, that's what you meant.
You haven't bought in. I was watching the Southampton game. You got Bertrand's there, bro.
Yeah.
He should be in your lap.
Oh, could we go through the list of those? I love playing this game.
Do we have enough time?
Can we not?
Ryan Bertrand,
Can we actually not?
Kevin De Bruyne.
Can we not?
Who else you got in there?
Can we not?
Lukaku.
Romelu Lukaku.
Can we not
oh my
do this?
lord. There's a few. Even Romeu now at Southampton's putting in a shift.
Guys.
I mean, he's maybe not Chelsea caliber, but he's putting a shift.
Look,
you know what I'm
we're
saying?
not-
Not to mention the lot alone. Currently.
Bruv, Lukaku's banging this season. De Bruyne is banging. Bertrand's had a good game. Yeah, we're not.
Couple of good
We're
games,
not. We're not the Premier League team of the year. We sold to the Premier League team of the year. I don't know what that makes sense.
It's a madness, though.
Chelsea don't think long term, bro.
If I'm Conte, by the way, when you guys get the chance, watch Conte's post-match press conference. It is brilliant. Like, he's such a characteristic guy. I love Conte. I've got time for him. He's like a less crude version of Mourinho. He's got all the characteristics. He's got all that kind of thing. But it's someone that you got time for. He was vexed
the one thing that one criticism I'll say of Antonio Conte is that. One thing that we loved about Mourinho, especially in his first 2 seasons at Chelsea, when he saw something was going wrong, he made a substitution and he changed it. He would make subs at half time. You saw it in the what was it, Community
Liverpool.
Shield against for Man United.
Oh,
he brings
United.
Mata on, he takes Mata off. If he sees an issue, he's gonna fix it straight away. Conte waits. Batshuayi came on that's too late for me, and we know what happened in the Liverpool game when he didn't make subs till late. I mean, it's annoying. It's frustrating.
Batshuayi, when he came on the pitch, it was after he took a shot on target. It was Chelsea's first shot on target. We're talking 70 minutes, like in the game, and that is very Chelsea-like.
I don't know if I said it enough, but I do love Michy Batshuayi. The guy's amazing. But anyway,
he makes runs.
Pockets, bro.
Remember Bellerin's tackle
and Diego Costa, bro.
Yeah.
I know Diego Costa was in pockets. Everyone's saying he's in that Koscielny's pocket.
He
Mustafi's
got
pocket.
rattled.
He was the only player that
He
played
got
for us on
rattled.
Saturday.
He was getting
He was the
rattled.
only one that played for us, and I got a shout out to Diego Costa.
But you know what's
he's
so
the best
mad?
player this
Yeah?
season.
Like, I looked at that thinking this could have been on another day. The same thing could have happened, and Costa would have got more for his effort than what he got this weekend. If that makes sense. Like,
No, bro, the guy's amazing. Like, the Leicester game, right? We were 2-0 down. We score a goal. It's 2-1, I think. Costa comes on. We do not win that game without the way Costa's playing. Like, for those that didn't watch it, I know he didn't score, but he's such an outlet. Like, he's such a great player.
Sets the tone as well.
He's
so dangerous.
he's perfect. It sets the tone. He's the reason Vasilevsky got sent off because he's just at him, and then he just he's
people
a brilliant
bite, and that's the
player.
thing. This time, Wenger made it very clear. Arsenal need to have cold blood in this game,
And he did.
And it was spot on because he was talking about the red cards we've been getting against Chelsea over the last couple of seasons. They've been outrageous.
The Gabriel one was stupid.
That
got me angry.
No, I was just vexed that he didn't send off Costa. Like, I just felt like Gabriel was an idiot. But
as a
I
professional,
thought the referee
keep
was
your head
bent.
down.
Yeah, keep your head
game.
keep your head.
Yeah, fine, yeah, but I mean, Brazil versus Brazil, you know what I mean?
But you know what Costa's going to do, and Koscielny knew it. Koscielny was aware. He was aware of what Koscielny was about.
Learned from last season that, you know what, this guy's going to scratch me. He's going to do everything fine.
Even the year before, yeah.
I'm going to hold him down this season.
Let the team beat you. Then you just chill, bro.
You have to find a laugh now.
What's mad is, an ex-Arsenal player coming to the Emirates and he didn't get booed as much as Costa did.
That's it. I was so surprised because I thought Fabregas is starting. This is what I called for. I was screaming for Fabregas to start. Yeah. So Conte did what most of the fans were asking for, put Fabregas on, and then I'm thinking, right, he's gonna get that reception, and I kind of wanted him to because it kind of some players
it sets you up.
Some players react to it and they want to play up and they want to play.
I
sick.
love pantomime football. I love it at the highest order.
But he didn't get it. It was Costa that got the booze.
After a while, you sit there and you think.
And even when he came off, they showed fans applauding Fabregas off the pitch.
The only problem Fabregas has against Arsenal, the only fans, how can I put it? The only issue that we have with Fabregas, he chose Chelsea.
No,
that's the only problem.
Bro,
he chose Chelsea.
Bro, he wanted to go back to Arsenal.
He did. But
Wenger said no.
Yeah, but he could have stayed at Barca. My point is,
why would he then be loyal to Arsenal after Arsenal have turned him down? Why would he feel like I need to be loyal?
So hold on, is it disloyal of Arsenal to not sign him back?
No.
Well, right then, he left in the first place.
But then why does he need to be loyal?
What's your gripe?
Why is he joining?
Why does he need to be loyal? Why can't he go?
The same man who said, if you see me in a Chelsea shirt, you can shoot me.
Nah, he did say that.
The same man that said that went there and won the Premier League. Started tapping their badge.
But
He's tapped badge a few times.
That badge as well, by the way.
And Leicester, he scores a goal. He runs half the not half the length. He wants the full length of the pitch to celebrate with the Chelsea fans. What a man, says Fabregas.
But anyway, maybe now Conte might have answered your question. Maybe have responded to you saying, you said to him, starting.
It's not.
Is he part to blame in terms of how defensively inept you were in midfield? Because Kante was by himself. I didn't even know Matic was playing. I barely even clocked goals playing.
Matic was garbage.
And he's big as well,
Yeah,
so for you to not notice him.
Garbage.
Big guy. I said to you, mate, because all of us Matic.
Kante was outrun, outclassed.
Laugh.
And
it's rare. Can I say something? It's rare that number 10s beat the holding midfielder. It's rare that happens because the holding midfielder's job is always stop that number 10. But Özil, we saw on many occasions actually attacking Kante. It was like it was bizarre. It was weird. It's not like Kante was nowhere near him. That man were going head to head throughout the whole game.
You know, funny thing about Kante?
Go for it.
He's only lost 5 Premier League games in his life. 3 of them are against Arsenal.
That is brilliant. That's music to my ears, Adrian. Thank you very much.
Against Liverpool.
Thank you very much.
Slide that in there.
Are we moving on from this game? Or is there anything else?
Let's move on.
Anything else? Because I know we've been going on and on about it a little bit. But get in, Arsenal! I'm so freaking happy. Anyway, Manchester United 4, Leicester City 1. Woo! First time on the pod, I think that we've not had a Manchester United fan on this podcast, which is bizarre. It's weird. No Robin, no Remy, no Ernest. Who else is a United fan? We had Jude once.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying? But is the gas back at Old Trafford or?
Rooney needs to sit on that bench. Bro.
You think so? Yeah. You think Rooney makes a difference not being in the team?
Bro, he's slow, bro.
Bear in mind there was no Fellaini and there was no Luke Shaw. There was a few more changes as well.
Let Fellaini and thing just
do you know what?
comfy on that bench, bro.
United fans got what they asked for. Yeah, they got Rooney out of the team, and they performed.
And it proved.
They performed. They won 4. They were 4-0 up in the first half against the champions. Like, what more can you really ask for? It was a great performance from Paul Pogba.
Do you think so?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mike, he was pulling strings.
I didn't think he was that great.
He was pulling strings, my G. His link between him and Ibrahimovic is going to be a problem if they can get it right.
No, do you know why? Yeah,
it's
why
going to be a serious problem.
Ibrahimovic.
What's his name?
Ibrahimovic.
I
think he's Roman.
Yeah, Roman Abramovich.
You said Abramovich.
I was like, what did I say wrong? Yeah,
So wait, what?
Number 9, isn't it? Yeah. Number 9.
That's sweet.
The two of the ponytail.
Yeah, him and Pogba. The way they linked up, like Pogba knows where to find him. He did it on 3 occasions, and there was one time he looped the ball over, and he does a nasty scissor kick. Was it?
On the swivel kind
of kick. It was amazing, and it just went over.
Correct,
Yeah.
Like really, but I was saying your number 10, has to be smart, or he has to have legs, bro. You know how the football brain, bro.
Have a quick mind or quick feet.
You think so? You don't think Rooney's got a brain?
To play number 10, bro.
Yeah, you don't.
To play number 10.
You don't think he's got it?
You have to link midfield.
I think he needs a new club. Like everyone asks me, what's my situation on Rooney? It's simple as this: when he goes to a new club, he's going to be once again the man there.
I don't think so.
He just needs a fresh start.
I think if he goes to a new club, it would have to be a lesser club.
14, bro.
It doesn't have to be the Prem. I think he can go to PSG and then Merc, and then everybody would be like,
I don't see Rooney out of England, you know.
I can. Oh, I play.
His time at United is done, bro.
Yeah, I think it's finished. I'm with you on that. I think his time at United is done.
Do you know what? Yeah, when there was rumours of him going to Chelsea, I really wanted it to happen. I'm kind of glad it didn't.
You think it would have been as bad at Chelsea? He would have been number 9.
Yeah, but
because it was before Costa.
Is Rooney 25 goals?
That's the thing, though.
Is Rooney 25
goals? The problem is he stopped scoring
and
goals.
And for the price we were paying for him, you'd expect 30 goals. for the price we were going to pay.
The thing is, I think like if you've got a midfield, because Man United didn't have a midfield for some years. Let's not forget that as well. They've not had a midfield where it's like it's Özil to Sanchez, Özil to someone, or it's like it's Fabregas to someone, or it's Oscar to someone, or Hazard to someone. Like Liverpool got Coutinho, they got one, what's his name, Firmino as well. Like they've got like Rooney's not had that when he was number 9. Like you tell me who the guy was assisting him. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like it's odd. It's a very odd situation now. I think he goes to a place where.
And again, Van Persie, same sort of setup. He came and he murked it.
But
and then Carrick just stepped up.
True. I mean, that's true. Is Van Persie better than Wayne Rooney as a striker? Yeah, damn right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to deny that at all.
That's the problem, though. People they bought players that are better than him at playing striker.
There's that too.
When you see someone in decline, bro, he's just like, yo.
And it's sad. It's sad to
The thing
see.
is, you go to PSG. He's got Lucas Moura. He's got Di Maria.
But
Pete, partner Cavani.
this season, Man United.
He's also got the Nates at home as well.
This season, Man United have spent over 100 million on that midfield. Alone. On that midfield alone, they spent over 100 mil.
Fam, Mickey Turner's better than thing at number 10. Mata's better than him. But where you playing, bro?
Yeah,
you can't go. You can't go to midfield. Pogba, Snyder, Herrera. Where you going to play?
I think it's full house in this room right now.
Better than him in number 9, number 10, number 8, number 6, you name it. So
where you gonna play?
Number 7.
Do you know? Yeah.
But
you saw it clicking.
Back to the game. You know what?
Sick, bro.
For me, what disappointed me? Because I was angry, like as if it was. I hate Man United. I think I've just come to that point. I really do. But why I was so angry was in the first like 10-15 minutes of that game, Leicester were playing like raw.
Leicester were alright.
Nah, man. No, I think they were having men behind the ball. They were defensive, man.
Leicester were alright. Leicester were alright.
I'm saying Leicester were defensive in that game.
Nah, they weren't.
Nah, man.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, well, like it was on the screen, innit? But it was like I was at work.
Nah, you weren't watching it, man. Before United scored, Leicester were doing okay. Bruv, Leicester were doing okay.
Okay, the goals they conceded. The
goals changed games, and you could really see it in that game because Leicester were doing alright.
I don't know,
and then
it's
right 1, 2, 3.
Where is fearless Leicester? That hashtag fearless. Where the heck have they gone?
It left with Kante.
That's my thing.
It left with Kante.
That's what I meant because Leicester were almost going to away grounds, the home team. And I know maybe, look, there's people streaming on this podcast right now thinking, it is only Leicester, bruv. Like, get over the hype of last season. And the thing is, I can't get over that hype just yet because guess what? They only lost 3 times last year.
Bruv, it's not hype. It's not like they made top 4. They won the flipping league.
They won the league, bruv. And there's got to be a reason why. Do you know what I'm saying? There's got to be a reason why. But my concern now is 4 against Anfield, 4 at Anfield, and then 4 at Old Trafford. Bruv, where is this fearless Leicester gone? Where on earth
I had
are
something
they?
on Talk Sport that was quite interesting.
Go on.
So they play a 4-4-2, yeah?
Yeah.
So they said that in the middle was Drinkwater and Kante.
Yeah.
From this guy on Talk Sport, he said Kante was next to Drinkwater twice. Of course, that's how much ground he covers. So the midfield was like Albrighton, Kante, Drinkwater, Kante, Mahrez. Because to play that system, you need legs. Like you need someone that's gonna run, that's gonna get the ball for you.
That's real. Yeah. Because most teams nowadays they're playing.
I think Kante's
they're packing in the middle.
lost in that midfield now.
Bro, like...
Bear in mind, 4-4-2 became extinct. It's only Leicester that sort of came back and made it cool again.
Yeah.
I mean, because you do see games like against the Leicester teams like Burnley and that, you will see them winning 3-0. But
easy.
Against these, I think the big guns are going to be tight.
Do you think it's time then that Leicester move to the more reverted 4-2-3-1 with a number 10?
They need to do something.
What's the issue there?
Only problem, they just bought a striker for what, 26 mil?
29.
I think 29, got Vardy as well.
Yeah.
So
and Musa. You know what I'm saying?
that uncle.
Like, they don't have a number 10 like that who plays that in the hole.
Maybe Mahrez, you could move him in.
You would think so because he's skillful and he's got all that kind of thing, but he looks dangerous on the right. Do you know what I'm saying?
And when he's on the wing, he's facing the play.
Yeah.
So it's like you can see everything.
It's all dangerous.
It's a different ballgame.
Yeah, I was just annoyed, man. Like, I'm looking at these United goals, like, why are you conceding goals like this? In the first half. Why?
Bad day at the office, man.
Yeah. No, bro.
Well, another one.
How many?
Another one. They
lost that whole first game of the season. They lost to Anfield. They lost at Old Trafford.
As a manager, though, you must be so mad when your team concedes from a set piece.
Yeah.
Like you train all week. You spend at least half an hour a day on set pieces.
Yeah,
and these men are getting it wrong.
Not to diminish Man United's goals because they were good goals.
But that one, you know the one where it's a short pass. I think it's Matter, and he crosses it into Rashford. You can't concede that.
That one is ridiculous.
You can't. Like you just can't. And
where is the marking?
Like,
schoolboy
the
stuff.
marking. It's
why are you letting the ball get in the first place?
It's all of it.
Double
there.
up.
Do you think Mourinho's off the hook now?
Oof. No, because one defeat and the questions are asked.
coming back
who are
again?
United gonna see? Like, whoever they play, if they don't win that
No,
game,
they got that Europa League, boy.
They got Stoke.
They got Europa League and then Stoke. Yeah.
Who are they playing? Craig?
Because it's like Zed.
K? Was it Zed?
I don't know. Because
Well, that's Zurich.
I know there's a Y in there.
It's like
There's a
with
Y
no
in
vowels.
there.
There's like no vowels in the name or something like
I know
that.
there's a Y in there. Fam, the teams United are playing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
mad.
It's ridiculous.
It's
but
mad.
welcome
These
to
guys
the
are making
Europa
a
League.
name for themselves.
Yeah, welcome to
Them
the Europa
obscure,
League.
the minnows.
But yeah,
Part-time
so
farmers.
you think that it's just one defeat away, and we'll be back here on the pod here in an Angry United fan. You reckon?
Let me sit on the bench,
Nah,
bruv.
Yeah,
nah,
Zoya-
it depends.
Zoya, Zorya, Zoya.
So there are
Zoya.
2 vowels in there.
All right,
So you lied to us.
there's 3 consonants.
Trade our trust.
Yeah, it's got Zoya. Then they're home again to Stoke, and then they're away at Anfield the following week. So it's an interesting pack of games, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Chelsea's
Yeah, they've got Chelsea.
Chelsea's
Yeah.
probably the week
The
after,
week
because I know
after.
we've got 2 games and then United.
It's Fenerbahce, then it's Stamford Bridge, then it's Man City in the 4th round of the League Cup. Bloody hell, all right.
Because I remember on Twitter I saw that October was looking mad.
So it's on. They needed this win. They got the win.
They did.
Does he? What's his formation? Let's say for the Stoke game, because he'll probably change.
Same game, man.
He'll
Are
change.
they away?
Stoke at Old Trafford. Old
Oh,
Trafford game.
yeah, they'll play the same way, I
It has to
think.
be more
No,
the same,
same team, as in like
Yeah.
Shaw still on the bench. Well, I know
Rather than
Shaw was
you-
injured, wasn't he? Was he
I
injured
don't
or
know
what?
what happened.
Because they had a poor game at Watford, and
Yeah.
then all of a sudden he was injured.
Miraculously.
But will he leave Fellaini out? Will he leave Rooney out again?
Of course, bro. Stoke are trash, bro. Did they win? Or
Stoke
they
drew. They
1-1.
drew.
Last minute equaliser.
Yeah. But yeah, Pogba finally got his goal.
Man, he
Um,
dab. Did he dab?
Do you know what? I don't know. This is the biggest controversy of the whole game. Did
Oh,
Pogba dab or did he not? Because on TV...
I think he dabbed at the end.
No, the thing is, on TV, on BT
That's what I
Sport,
thought.
I watched the... Wasn't it BT Sport or Sky Sports?
BT.
Sky.
It was on Sky. No, it was on
No,
Sky.
it was Sky,
It was
Sky.
Sky. I watched the game, didn't see no dab. But then I look on Twitter and there's pictures of him and
Vines everywhere.
Lingard dabbing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, was that today? Or like, did he dab or not?
I'm
Like,
sure
I
there's
didn't
a
understand.
conspiracy. I think Man United said make sure this dab is off camera, so that we don't get slated for this again.
Yeah, I mean, he just stood there looking at the fans like, yeah, I'm here. He's been reading that timeline a lot. He's been seeing what everyone's been saying about him.
I actually know Dar's videos recently.
Yeah, he needs to back him down and
Coincidence,
play
isn't it?
some games, and he was credit to him. He was really good.
Tell you that,
He's really good against
Same
Leicester.
thing again as I said about Arsenal. Get off the phone and focus on your football. Just focus on your football and you'll be alright.
I did hear what Robert Hoof said.
What did he say?
Apparently, he said all the snaps that Arsenal fans were doing after you lot beat them on Valentine's Day, I think it was.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's what spurred them on.
It
That's
spurred them
what
on to
got
win the
them mad.
That's what got them.
So
mad.
you gave them the ammunition to finish you, basically.
Well, we went and then started bottling
we
games.
started
If we
bottling
were winning all our games from that Leicester victory,
Oh,
guess what?
you
We
would've
would
won
have
the
been champions.
That again, it goes
That's
down,
what's so
it goes
angry
down
with
to Arsenal being Arsenal.
Oh, you spurred them on. Let's just leave it at
This
that.
is quite what, like a Troy Deeney. Yeah?
That's why I'm not fast to think cool Chelsea ham rolls and all this. And chat.
Ah, bro. What do you mean, cuz?
Rosie, though.
What do you mean?
That is a
We are
madness.
right now. All I'm going to say about Chelsea is that we are sleeping giants.
Is that all it is?
We are
yeah?
sleeping giants.
We pre
And
slumber.
we need to wake up soon.
That's why I'm not
we
getting
need to wake
gassed
up
over this
soon.
result.
Remaining
'cause
that deep
I know
slumber.
my team, bruv. I know my team very well, bro.
You know your team well. Do you reckon what's it called? Leicester should just focus on the Champions League this season.
I know how they win.
It seems that that's all they care about, you know.
Ah, come on. They had one game.
One, dude. I've named 3 defeats they've had this
No,
season.
they've had one Champions League game.
As
So
in,
obviously the
but as
excitement.
in the excitement for
You
that.
said that it seems that all they're focusing on. Well, we don't know that because
I mean, they'll be pumped.
they've
They're
got a game this week. They should win it.
at home to Porto.
Ooh, I didn't know it was Porto.
Yeah.
Kind of tasty, you know.
Interesting.
Ooh, yeah, I might view that. Tottenham might have to get sidelined. But
All right, let's talk about another game at Anfield. How about that? Liverpool 5, Hull 1. Adrian famously said last week on the podcast, how many letters in whole? And I said 1, 2, 3, 4. He said at least 4. And you were absolutely correct. Because people did think, oh, it's going to be one of those ones where this is where Liverpool starts sliding off after beating big teams. And then they...
Yeah, I predicted a whole win. But I thought Liverpool were going to
destroy Hull. And that handball... Anyway... Adrian, what do you think about your lads this weekend?
Business as usual. It's not a thing. It's another day at the slaughterhouse. That's what I'm calling Apple this year.
Is that what it is?
Do
you know what? Real talk though, you must be happy about their Manfield performances this season.
I mean, 2 games, 9 goals? I think one thing I like is that sort of the enthusiasm that Klopp has.
Yeah.
You know, we're sort of embodying it. I mean, you can see. I mean, the way we press is beautiful. It's like we press. We're like a pack of wolves, and we see like a young gazelle just hunting it down. That ball, you're not getting it into our box.
Oh my lord! Adam Lallana got things rolling in that game. Good finish, by the way. I think it's a very underrated finish. But yeah, you've been waxing lyrical about Lallana a few times, and even Firmino and all those kind of players. Like players in your team, basically, you just love the cohesion. There seems to be a good.
Sturridge playing?
No.
I told you. What did I tell you, bro?
The campaign.
I keep telling them this, bro.
This vendetta, fam.
Sit Sturridge down, bro.
Wenger. See you in January, yeah? If Sturridge isn't getting games,
get your wallet out.
My G, pull that checkbook out because you might as well. You might as well have another number 9 at Arsenal.
Trust me.
But having him at Sturridge...
Last season would have won you the league.
I'll take him over Giroud, though.
What?
Sturridge.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, in a
Liverpool,
heartbeat.
no, bro.
In a heartbeat.
Sit him down, bro.
In a heartbeat. But yeah, it's that's actually quite strange. I don't know what the Sturridge situation is, man. It's all a bit...
It's a simple fact. We do play better.
My point, bro.
Play better
I'm just proving my point.
According to Premier League stats, yeah, Hull had 25.8 possession. 25%. Shocking. But they were down to 10 men. What a handball, by the way. What a save by El Mohammadi. I can't stand him as a player. But anyway, anything else to talk about on Liverpool? You can run wild on this one.
Okay, before I talk about the rest of the good stuff, I just want to, on a lower note.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I mean, again, it seems customary with a Liverpool performance that we give the other team a goal.
Why is it?
James Milner.
Because you see on Match of the Day, yeah? Obviously, I knew the score. I was wondering, how did the whole score? I see Milner do a dead first touch. And it goes out for a corner.
It goes out for a corner.
I'm thinking, here we go. And, Liverpool concede from a set piece. And, I mean, it's because everyone's saying it. A good football team, you're good in attack, you're good in defence.
Yeah.
That's probably what cost us the league. Obviously, there are other variables.
Yeah.
But, it's that inability to, keep clean sheets, ultimately, and, stop the other team from scoring.
You think that's what... Yeah, actually, I think your defence will be the issue.
Yes.
What do you think of Clarvin? Your goalkeeper. What's his name?
Karius.
What do you think about his performance?
The only thing he had to do is pick the ball out of his net. So.
That's all he did all game.
Yeah, but obviously, from what I've seen of him, he looks the part. I like.
Yeah.
I like him. Big lads. Hopefully, he can carry us to the top of the league.
Higher heights. Coutinho's goal was something out,
it was something
out of the
special.
top draw.
It was something special.
I mean, this Coutinho guy, literally, the only thing that's separating him from the top is if he can do this, 15, 16 times a season.
I think people are harsh on him.
No,
I think that's a harsh critic on him
Peter,
still.
no, do you know why? That's because, there'll be games where literally it'll be turned 66 minutes. I'll be like, raw, Coutinho was playing. It's coming off now.
I thought that against Chelsea.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain games he's missing. Like, you have a period, 3, 4, maybe even 5 games, he's hot. Next 6 games, not so much.
Oh, that's interesting, man. I like Coutinho. I think he's important.
No, I love him. He's so nang. Like,
very important.
A goal, 2 assists. He's so nang. But I think obviously our other attackers, Firmino, he didn't necessarily have the greatest game in the world, but he was there. Yeah. He just off a nuisance, done his thing. So not too much to complain about. The one thing I would say is that the left back situation, is it a case of, are we leaving our door open and nobody's robbed the shop yet? Because you know the one.
Milner did play at left back.
Yeah, played left back
and scored twice.
Yeah, so
2 penalties be it.
Yeah, but obviously, you know, when things go well, it's easy to sort of say, yeah, it's a good thing. And then when we get spun, but when you get spun by Bellerin, I'll be cussing. So. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, all we can do is just win. Just play who we're facing.
What would you be content with in terms of a league position finish this season?
Before a ball was kicked, get back in the top 4.
And now?
Stay in the top 4.
Okay.
All this title talk is a bit premature. We haven't even played 10 games yet.
Yeah.
I think what we need to do, we need to be like Ranieri last season. Set yourself realistic milestones. So you know what, we're not gonna get relegated, but let's get to 40 points. Let's see who we're around after 40 points. Cool. Yeah. Let's get to January. Let's see who we're around then. Yeah. Cool. And so on and so forth. And then adjust what you're aiming for. But ultimately, top 4.
Random stat here: James Milner has never lost a Premier League game in which he scored in.
Never.
Crazy.
And he's been playing since 06.
He's been playing, bro.
For time.
More before 06, bro.
06.
Oh, yeah.
He started at Leeds, man. He started at Leeds.
Yeah, I think before. That's a tremendous stat for him to have. Do you reckon Milner's probably one of the most underrated English players to play for him?
He's typical. He's a typical English player.
He's fine.
He's fine. Yeah,
fine. He needs no more ratings. I don't
know, man.
I like him. I do like Milner. I'm not gonna say he's rubbish, but I'm done with Milner.
He did the job, bro.
Yeah, that's what he's like. He's a footballer. You put him in a position and he will do the job. That's it.
Fair enough.
No.
Lallana got his goal and he got 2 assists.
Hey, Lallana, you know.
Lallana's
I've been waxing lyrical about this. Literally, all it is goals and assists. That's all I need from you, bro.
That's all I need.
That's all I need from you, bro. Like, you've got the ability.
Apparently, he scored in his last 8 goals. I don't know what the stat was, but he scored 8 goals in a certain amount of games, and before that, it took him 42 games to score 8, whereas this season he scored like a few.
If you look at his stats, his first season he got 5, second season he got 4. He's already on 3 in 6 games.
Good stuff from Adam Lallana.
My fantasy, bro.
What is in your team?
My fantasy was awful this week.
I forgot Aguero was off his bench.
Obviously, I put Aguero back in and captained him.
When I saw he scored against Swansea, I was livid. I didn't even care about any other game. I was furious, fam.
He said he was furious.
I was furious, fam. Almost dashed my phone out the window.
Now, Liverpool's next couple of games, you got Swansea away, and then you got at home to Manchester United, then at home to West Brom.
Man's in that relegation still.
Oh, the fantasy. They need to dig themselves out.
I'm like mid-table limbo.
But so Liverpool they've got some nice games coming. I think Swansea away will be a good test again to see.
Yeah, it's that sort of.
Yeah, it's that kind of fixture. Then Man United at home, I think Liverpool are going to win that game because I just.
Are you so sure?
I'd like to think so.
He said the slaughterhouse is at Anfield, and literally teams are coming there.
Jurgen's cavalry
4 minimum. Okay, 2 games obviously, but 9 goals at Anfield in 2 games. It's ridiculous. And then you're telling me Man United's next.
Did you not play the League Cup?
Both have been away, Derby and Burton.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, and even that, because obviously we lost to Burnley away.
Yeah.
The fans are down, they're despondent.
Yeah.
We're sort of down in the dumps kind of thing. What does Jurgen Klopp do? Okay, well we're at Burnley. At Burton, sorry. Play the strongest team. Let's batter them. Let's get the morale up. So. Bro, I like this guy as official.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't got no European game, so there's no need to rest players.
Yeah, but I think, one thing I feel is that the League Cup is being taken a lot more serious, like, over the past couple of years. People are realising it's a trophy and they want to win it. I feel like the only person that doesn't take the League Cup seriously is Arsene Wenger, because he just thinks, I'm gonna play 17-year-olds, and then they're going to do their job, and then they're going to go out
I think you have to be in a certain level to take it seriously. Like, if you're like a big boy, it would be nice if we win it, kind of thing like that.
But City take it seriously.
To be fair, City and Chelsea win that cup.
And I think, City take it seriously. Chelsea kind of take it seriously. And I think the perfect indication of that will be when Man United play Man City. I think we'll see strong teams.
Obviously, both of them will be strong. Yeah.
Will be going all out. And I think Mourinho cares about the League Cup. He wants to win it. He's
won it
twice at Chelsea.
First team,
because
not first team. I think there'll be a few changes, but I think we'll be strong teams.
You see,
I think we'll see strong teams.
It's at Old Trafford. I think we're gonna see a Premier League game.
We'll definitely see it from Mourinho, because Mourinho can't lose to Pep.
Can't see Thierry Ambrose up front for City.
But I could see Guardiola being leave Aguero on the bench. Them kind of changes.
There'll be like a Garcia in midfield.
It'll be within reason.
Iheanacho
will be up front, for instance.
Yeah, that's true. But since we're touching on City, they got 3-1 victory over Swansea. away at the Liberté. A second win in a row.
Raheem
in
Sterling's
about
goal.
4 to 5 days at Liberty. So yeah, but what do you guys reckon about City at the minute?
They're gonna win the league.
I did think that this was the game that they might stumble, as in a draw. And when it was 1-1, I was like, get in! I was like, yes, come on,
Stupid
Swansea.
penalty. Stupid penalty.
They're gonna win the league.
Man gave him like a slap in the
Oh,
face
it's
in the
ridiculous.
box.
No, it's
They're gonna
ridiculous.
win the league.
But you've already put them as title winners. There's no change in your mind on that one.
Bro.
Do you know what? Sorry, I
United,
forgot to mention about Chelsea. I was like, you know what? As much as I thought they were going to win the league this weekend, not just because it was against Arsenal, not just because you're 8 points behind Man City, but just because...
8?
Already.
How? Well, we only lost 2 games.
Wow, you're
What's
8,
your point?
bro.
City haven't
Swansea.
dropped
So that should be 6
against
games.
Swansea
That should be
as
6
But
points.
you've dropped
Oh, we
points.
drew.
Yeah, you drew.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot to draw.
You drew. You're on 10 points and City on 18. So at that moment, that's when I thought, Chelsea, no, Chelsea are not going to win this league. They're actually not going to do it this year.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
I don't
but
think we are.
as
But
much
I
as-
never thought we were.
I said
So
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to say.
I never thought we were. So it's not surprising.
But Manchester City, Raheem Sterling was just what you call rude on the pitch. It was mean. That was it a shimmy? What do they call it? A step over? That was just no. That should have never been allowed.
You should have got a yellow card for that, you know.
A booking for Raheem
And be
Sterling.
forced to pay that
Shout out
defender
to Raheem
reparations.
Sterling.
Then you
build
got
his
obviously
confidence.
Aguero twice. It was more like you said, business as usual for Man City.
Sterling's celebration was bad funny because he runs, and there's this one City fan in the crowd that has his arms out, like waiting for the hug. He's waiting for time, and then Sterling spots him. He's like, let me give this guy a hug.
I give him a hug still.
It was
You know
mad
what I'm saying?
funny.
But
That was nice, man.
Francisco Guidolin, the Swansea manager, is he under pressure at the minute?
You know what? Man City are like Goldberg right now. Who's gonna beat the street?
WCW.
Who's next?
Who's gonna beat the street? Who's next?
Who's next?
And then who will be the one guy that beats it? Who will be?
Oh my goodness, I don't know, man.
That's getting ridiculous now, bro.
Why are you getting bored of it?
No, beautiful football. I can never get bored of good football.
Who said Llorente won't score? And then
Remy said, "Who's gonna score their goals? Llorente's dead." And then Llorente scored a
That's
pretty
a
good goal.
Good goal at that.
Pretty good
yeah.
goal.
I mean,
But he was right. Man City pasted them.
yeah, boy. I don't know what else to say.
He's
No,
got a hammy though.
who?
De Bruyne got a hammy.
Yeah, De Bruyne's got that
A
injury.
hamstring.
I don't know what it is, but it's out for like 4 weeks.
That's,
He's
yeah,
out
that's,
for a bit still.
those injuries
He's
looking
out for
last
a
year,
bit.
man. Oh, that's a shame. Or is it? I don't know. I think maybe it might work for us.
I mean, yeah, it'll sort of be a good indicator to see where City
because they got
are
Champions League
without
this
him.
week. Yeah, they got Champions League, and then they got Celtic away. They got Tottenham away next, and they got home to Everton. So they got some good games coming up. They got like tricky fixtures coming up. We'll see. Something can
De
happen.
Bruyne's a bad boy as well.
Something can happen in those times. Moving on. Sunderland 2, Crystal Palace 3. I have to bring this one up. I had to bring this up, but just for the fact that, Sunderland 2-0 up, Jermaine Defoe racking the goals in, as people, don't doubt Defoe, bruv. Don't doubt Jermaine. That's all I can say.
Because he fixed his hair, that's why.
Is that what it is?
Remember when he had that dead hair? I don't know
Yeah,
what he
yeah.
was doing. He was banging goals.
Moise.
That's back to his prolific self.
Are we sorry to say again that it's Moise?
It's Moise.
No, come on. Bruv.
Guys, you see Sunderland, yeah? Is it me? But I don't think they've been playing that bad. Like to get 1 point.
Neither do I.
I don't think they've been playing
Neither
that
do I.
bad, I think I don't know what it's like.
I think you're right too.
Concentration, bro.
Because against Man City, they were unlucky to lose that one.
Bro, did
They held it down.
Did you not,
The
did you see-
Everton
Did
game-
you see them against Tottenham though?
The Everton game, they were...
But even that, when
No,
at half time
bro,
at
against Tottenham, they
0-0,
were
or the
shocking,
concede.
though.
Still, they lost 1-0.
They only lost 1-0 because they defended the whole game. They didn't have. I can find the stats on how many shots they took that game.
Defoe
and
had
you
it.
see.
I know Defoe had one because it was ironic cheers from the Spurs fans when he missed.
Correct.
But just like it's a case of, I don't know what that issue is over there, man. Do they not know? Is it a Moisey thing?
And the
Or
players they've
some-
got,
it's
I don't
players,
know. Are the
it's
players
players,
really
bro.
going to dig them out? Sorry, they got players like Van Houten.
Van
Got players
Aanholt.
like Anholt. I'm getting
Former
Williams
Chelsea,
wrong,
mate.
sorry.
He's
I know,
former Chelsea.
I know. But how many players are former Chelsea? That's not even a thing anymore.
Hey.
Then we got flipping Adnan Januzaj.
It's only Defoe, isn't it?
And
Pickford.
Pappy, I'm not going to even try to pronounce his last name.
What, that Djibouti?
Another former
That-
Chelsea
former
man.
Chelsea. Don't they have Baba Rahman as well? I swear to God.
Nah, I don't think that.
Okay, I'm just being stereotypical about black Chelsea defenders, but there's also Kone, who was good last year under Allardyce, but I think he wanted that Everton push so badly. Then when he didn't get it, now he's just like, well, fine, I'll just mess this season up for you then. It's like a William Gallas.
It's just ineptitude, isn't it? It's the fact that, even going back to the fact that they failed to sign VR, and then, they're making mistakes at important moments. It just...
Yeah, because I think in moments is when they're really costing themselves there. Because even Everton away at home, was it 11 minutes of Lukaku's
So
hat-trick?
for an hour, they
They
concede
didn't
3
concede,
goals
and
in
then
11
bang, 3
minutes.
goals. David Moyes' post-match interview was something of the highest quality. He said, someone tell me how Benteke can run 9 yards to score that header at the last minute of the game.
I agree.
It was shocking
yeah.
defending.
And one of the best headers in the history of the Premiership. Why is he having a free run?
David Moyes was talking like he was on Top 4 podcast.
Yeah, he literally was speaking like...
How can we let... I can't even do his accent, but how can we let Benteke run?
It's just
But that's what you get for zone marking. Why are we zone marking the corner? I don't
because they were like all in a line, and then the you know what the funny thing is? Does nobody else see the deficiency in zonal marking being that the guys you're defending against are running at you, and you're just standing still, so you just have to jump from your spot, whereas the guys that are running
run and leap.
Yeah, run and jump. They're obviously going to be.
I don't get it. There's something about zonal marking I don't know. I'm not a coach, so I have no idea what
seems to be like
means.
a very foreign thing, isn't it?
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It don't make sense.
You say foreign, but you look at all these English managers using it. Like all these British managers are using it.
Yeah, like Aladici, innit? What was the hit?
Aladici. But it's all mad. Like it's all a bit mad. I don't know. Palace winning what? Is this their second or third win?
Guardiola.
I've told you time and time again.
I wouldn't even feel in a row.
Stop using that name to disgrace Pep Guardiola.
Pardiola.
It's not Pardiola.
It
has to be.
Do you know what?
I don't know what it is.
I'll wait. Don't worry. I'll just wait my time because they're gonna give me a reason. Crystal Palace are gonna give me a reason to slew Pardew yet again, and maybe even not Benteke because he's been a good signing so far.
But I told you it was in the pipeline. When Benteke comes, we'll see Pardiola in full effect.
Full effect.
From Benteke to Pardew is like Thiago to Pep.
Sorry to take it back, yeah?
Oh my
but
God,
I finally got the stats
Of what?
Sunderland versus Tottenham, yeah? You said Sunderland weren't that bad in that game, yeah? Tottenham had 74% possession. Sunderland had 26.
Look, they're at
26.
The team in the
Tottenham had
relegation
31 shots. Sunderland had 6 and 2 on target.
31? Oh, we'll get on to Tottenham very soon because that's some inept finishing there. 31 shots.
And you score 1.
He scored 1. Anyway.
Team is 30.
Oh my God. West Ham 0, Southampton 3. Oh, it's that time again, ladies and gentlemen. Another West Ham shocking
is going
defensive
on at
performance.
West Ham?
West Ham, guys, what's going on? David, what do you reckon?
Hey, hold on. This game. I'm watching this guy. I want to see
What are
this
you
goal.
watching?
The thing, Crystal Palace.
Oh
bro.
my goodness.
Let me see this goal. Is it?
Oh, this guy's a clown.
Oh, you're being serious.
What, Benteke's leap?
Oh, you hadn't seen it?
You deep that. I mean, you say you didn't see the goals.
Oh, I didn't know.
I was telling you we needed to see it because it was
Oh, God!
bro.
They didn't even do nothing, bro.
They did
Bro,
nothing.
They stood in a zone in a line.
David Moyes asked, "What? Tell me why Benteke can run 9 yards into the penalty spot like
God.
that?
Anyway.
9 unmarked, untouched,
bro.
nothing.
Ah, so
Benteke's taller than the
that's
goal.
so deep, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He doesn't even jumps.
That
What?
is a problem.
And what going with that celebration that he does?
What
Yeah, well,
Remy does it as well.
What does it mean?
Whenever Remy scores in something,
Is that a basketball thing?
I think it
Wait,
is.
let me see
LeBron
it.
James does it as well.
LeBron James,
Well, when they
wait,
lift up
hold
their
on.
knee.
Yeah, when he's like tapping his knee and all that nonsense, like some
I thought it was a ritual
weird,
personally. Fam.
some weird animal. But let's move it over
No,
to
it's just one of his celebrate. Right, yeah, he tries it back.
what's it? West Ham 0,
West Ham, bro.
Southampton 3. David, you were there. You
Blood.
were at the game.
I was at the game,
Beautiful
cuz.
view. Sunny day,
Sunny
you know.
day, bro. Kind of cold
But-
still.
But obviously the clouds were on West Ham's fans and on their manager.
West Ham corporate, bro, as Robin refers to them.
The West Ham corporate.
Bruv,
Is Bilic in trouble?
I think so. Maybe.
Because I watched something. I don't know if it was on the Sunday supplement or it was Gillette Soccer Saturday. One of them was mentioning that Bilic was a centre half as a player for West Ham, and yet it's his defending that is costing his team games. Because they do score goals. However, yesterday they didn't score any.
They didn't get a goal.
No goal. I mean, they could have got a penalty. They could have got those blocks on the line. There was all kinds of defending by Southampton. That Virgil van Dijk, you know what? I wasn't really too warm to him.
Nah, he's sick.
I'm warming him.
But he's sick, you know.
I don't know. Like at first, I was just like, oh, he's a PK. You know what I mean?
And he can bang a free kick as well.
He can play with the ball, but I want a centre half.
Southampton's defense
elbow you in the
solid,
face.
bro.
Say that again.
Southampton's defense was solid, bro.
Yeah, they're a good side. Southampton have always had a good side in terms of like, it's always been all right, and they just need the right manager just to give it time.
Classy is another one.
Jordan Classy, yeah, he's good as well. He's very good. Is it Højbjerg? Yeah, Højbjerg, Romeu.
Oreo. What is his name?
Oreo Romeu.
Ward-Prowse.
Is
good.
Is it? Yeah, so yeah, Jordan Classy is good. Ward-Prowse I love. I think he's going to be exceptional. I hope he comes to Arsenal. Redmond in there. Charlie Austin. I mean, if there's a reason why...
if you didn't stay up last season, because you didn't sign this... I don't know.
Yeah, whatever club went down last season, you're spot on. Whatever club went down last season and did not sign Charlie Austin. Do you remember, was it last season's pod or was it a year before?
What do you mean went down last season?
He didn't sign like a Newcastle or a Norwich.
No, but he's a good enough player to play in the Premier League.
Who?
No.
Charlie Austin.
No, what I'm saying is that if you didn't have him last season and you went down, it's because you didn't sign him. Do you remember? I don't know what season it was.
Except for Villa, there was no saving for Villa.
But what was it? I remember we were sitting at transfer window and we were like, how on earth has he not been signed?
Because after QPR, he was amazing.
Like QPR kept him.
Yeah, but he wasn't signed.
Yeah.
Is my point. Southampton bought him in
last
January.
year, bro.
Yeah.
It was summer. Newcastle meant to
I don't know what they're doing. What were they doing?
No, because McLaren wanted him.
Oh, he did, yeah?
But I think we wouldn't put down the 15 mil, bro.
Yeah, 50. But take it, man.
Mike.
Yeah.
Stingy guy,
stingy brave, bro.
Don't give his workers toilet bricks.
Do you think?
What a guy,
do you think Charlie Austin? England are playing in Malta soon, yeah? They're playing like these dead international games. You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going. Kane's injured, right? Kane's injured. Okay. You have Vardy, who I wouldn't say is not on form. It's just not going well for him at the minute. I don't think. Who else would you play up front for England this season? You're not going to have... Sturridge is not even getting games at Liverpool. There's no chance he's going to get a game there.
He'll play.
Nah, he won't start.
I'll take it.
He'll play,
I can not start, but I'll take him.
start.
I'll take him.
You look at Defoe scoring goals, more goals than Sturridge.
You know what, yeah? You start Tammy Abraham. That's what you do.
Whoa.
Bro, Tammy Abraham's got the same amount of goals as Aguero this season.
You think
They won't
Rashford
take
will
us.
start?
Nah, man.
I think you got a chance with Austin. I like Charlie.
But the FA don't think that, bro.
I like a bit of Charlie Austin. But yeah, West Ham, their defensive woes continue. And you know what's mad, yeah? Like, I don't know if we did mention this already, but they needed to buy defenders, clearly, because they sold Tompkins and they haven't... Like, all their players that they're signing was bare flair. Like, on Match Today, you're seeing Feghouli, you're seeing Zaha, you're seeing... Sorry, Zaza. You're seeing... what's his name?
Payet, of course.
You got Payet in there. Antonio has been adding on to their goals and everything else. Like I think he's the only goal scorer this season.
Lanzini.
The player you sign is Arbeloa.
Arbeloa. You know what I'm saying? They're signing all these other players, and I'm like, yo, get some nasty centre halves in your team. Someone who's you'd love to say a West Ham.
I used to like Collins, but this season
I've never liked Collins.
No, do you know what it is? Obviously, no. My thing with him, like, he'll tackle you. He'll put his head through a brick wall. You know what I mean? Obviously, he's not the best. He's not the smartest defender, but
I'd have Reed and Tompkins in that centre half before anyone. Maybe even a Bonner ahead of him. And he's.
Well, the thing is, when you go through West Ham's players, they did so well last season, but they don't have great players.
I think they're missing Cresswell this season. I left.
Cresswell.
Yeah, Cresswell.
I don't know how much of a difference that
Cresswell.
makes.
Jenkinson went back to Arsenal. I don't know where that Byron mute's gone. Is he still a West Ham player? He's on the bench.
For Arbeloa?
Yeah.
That's a mad thing, though. It's a bit of a madness.
Interesting.
It's a bit of a madness, but Bilic, you need to
Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what? It might. West Ham fan TV might have to be the new thing. Have you seen them not fighting on that?
God,
It's
yeah.
a bit crazy.
He slapped him.
Yeah,
Shoulder.
I will carry on, mate. I will carry on. Yeah,
What, guys?
Like, you're an embarrassment to the club. Like, what? It's all going off down in the East End.
Danny Dyer, fam.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
Down at Westfield.
You think to yourself, it's a new ground, so you want to go there, it's a world-class stadium. I'm not trying to go to West Ham, I'm not down for the war. I'm not on it at all.
What do you mean as a fan?
Yeah, it's all long, like it's all hostile. Like West Ham fighting, West Ham fighting. Everyone
Yeah,
else.
because
Like,
if
I'll just go in a plain white tee because I don't know who they're gonna fight that week.
in a white tee.
Just a plain white tee from neutral.
It's so hype, bro.
Tottenham, bro. Come on, bro.
Huh?
That's Tottenham, ain't it?
Oh yeah, Arsenal can't wear white. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. I'm gonna have to just turn up in claret. Bro. Middlesbrough 1, Tottenham 2. I had to go on to Tottenham because you mentioned that stat. It was just ridiculous.
Tottenham won?
Yeah, they beat Borough away.
right, Tottenham are doing all right, you know.
Hey, listen, they're just picking up their points.
Poch
like
is
literally, they're just.
efficient, bro.
Who said it last week on the pod? Was it Ernest? Was saying typical Pochettino man.
Reebok Chelsea.
You know, one goal will be the difference, or they don't even concede goals. By the way, Tottenham do not concede, which is one thing I'll give them. I think they've only conceded like 3 or 4.
Next week, though.
Who they playing
What's
next
the
week?
Tottenham score? 1-0.
When?
Saturday.
No, it was 2-1. 2-1.
2-1.
But like they.
Who they play next week?
Ooh, City! Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, they're gonna receive.
And the thing is, we know Tottenham's history against City. They have laid down. Bar a few games though. There was a time when they won like 4-1.
That's like the beginning of last
This is
season.
Yeah, 'cause De Bruyne
Guardiola
scored.
we're talking about, bro.
You think he just got? This is the one time I
This
want to
is the
see. No, not the one time because I wanted him to bang Man United as well. But I want to see him rape Tottenham Hotspur. I would love to see that.
What?
Yes, I'd love to see Man City.
You want to see
rape Tottenham.
City beat Tottenham?
Yes.
What?
Nah.
It's your hatred.
Is your hatred
That deep.
that you're willing to squander a title
If
over
someone
your hatred of
if someone
Tottenham?
asked me this, Tottenham 6, Man City 0, or Man City 6, Tottenham 0, I choose Man City 6 in a heartbeat.
Hey!
What are you talking about?
City are the bigger threat.
Oh, listen. I
Tottenham
don't
are not
care.
going to phase you this season. City will.
You see
listen,
that mentality.
Listen,
right
it's
there.
not about that mentality.
Send Tottenham
We want to
day.
see Tottenham get beat. If anyone ever offers me a Tottenham defeat, I take that in open arms. Under no circumstance. Bro, you know when Tottenham were playing Chelsea at Stamford Bridge last season?
Bro, you best believe
The whole house that
whole
day
house,
was
bro.
Chelsea fans that day.
No, that's fair enough though, because obviously you and Tottenham were sort of fighting for a position.
Yeah, you're
Bruv,
fighting against Tottenham.
When hasn't put that boy in the top
Bear-
corner,
bear in-
blood?
by the way,
Fam, you best believe, bro.
You know Tottenham are above us
making
now.
noise, bro.
No, but
Like-
really and truly, more teams are going to stop Tottenham this year than are going to stop City this year.
Listen,
I want a
6.
Tottenham win.
Yeah.
I want 6 from Man City this weekend.
But
I'm asking for 6.
I
Man
fear
City.
that Jensen is not the guy. I just fear he's not the
You
guy.
only watch Eric Vista clips and you think, oh, this guy can finish, you know? And then you see Alphonso Alves ×2.
Oh, it's a bad thing.
I fear it. But big up Son again.
Hey, do you know what?
Again.
Big up Son, you know.
Son is
I'll give
doing
him-
a
I'll give
job.
him that,
He's
bro,
undercover, bro.
'cause He's low key getting
Low-key.
it done, bro.
Top class finishes as well.
Yeah,
Gets the
so
braces in.
no, it's pretty compact. This time around, they had 19 shots against Borough.
Ooh.
Only 2 goals. I mean, they need to put the ball in the back of the net. That's one thing. It looks like if they do lose games, it's because they don't close them down. If they do end up losing matches here and there, because Southampton could have easily been a. Don't forget Kane's goal against Southampton against Sunderland
yeah.
was very lucky as well. Like it was
Yeah.
a ball bouncing everywhere. Your former Chelsea man was pissing around in the 6-yard box, and he just poked it in the back of the net. It was very that could have ended 0-0 for all we know. And no Kane. We still don't know how long he's out for, isn't it? Is it 2 months now? Yeah. So Janssen is going to have at least a run of games where he's going to keep playing. Who's being dropped for Son, by the way? Because I'm noticing Son is starting.
It's Lamella playing.
Is it Lamella that's being dropped? I don't know why I always thought Lamella was still in there. I'll have a look at the lineup. But yeah, I'm a bit like it will be good to see if Janssen gets a lot of.
Ericsson's playing, isn't it?
Yeah, Ericsson's playing. Let's see, Sissoko's also playing. It was Lamella.
Lamella, yeah.
It's Lamella that was dropped. Yeah, Lamella. Wow, that's quite shocking actually. That there's no Lamella in the starting lineup. But yeah, so they've even got Sissoko, Janssen, and Son. Those are the 3 that start. I mean, that's very. And even Wanyama has come into the team as well. So, it's Tottenham fans. I mean, you know what? They might be looking at the season thinking, do you know what, bro? Let's just keep ourselves out of the headlines. Keep winning our games. 3 points.
Plugging away.
3 point every now and again.
They've done it last year as well.
Sorry to say, but they're gonna get opened up at Manchester City.
You ain't sorry.
No, I'm not sorry. Bournemouth 1, Everton 0.
sorry.
I just want to mention this one briefly because Bournemouth beat Everton, and I'm in shock. I'm in absolute shock. Koeman,
Your boy Koeman.
come on, like Koeman doesn't have silly defeats like this. Like this is a silly defeat, or maybe it's a
Spanish
hoodoo
lads, bro.
for Everton because last season, remember that 3-3, that
man.
ridiculous
96
madness?
minutes.
You still think that Bournemouth won the game? Like, that's how bad it looked. But yeah, it was quite a good result for Bournemouth. You know,
Great result.
Everton, you need to sort it out.
Sort it out.
Stoke 1, West Brom 1.
Ah, bro.
Rondon is in the goals.
He's having a few, isn't he?
Boring.
Which one? Pulis.
Yeah,
He's affected both teams.
Speaking of Pulis, big up getting
1,000 games? Actually, you know what? I'll give him a round.
Yeah, it was sick.
I hate his team, I hate his stadium, I hate his emblem. But respect to his team, man.
Oh yeah, we forgot
Respect to
one.
respect
Mark
to
Noble, turn your 50.
Oh, you got 250, what, Premier League games?
Prem or West Ham?
Premier League stats.
Prem.
That's it.
Because don't forget, he was in the Championship
Championship
with
for
West
a
Ham
season,
as well,
yeah.
So big up Mark Noble as well.
Wait,
And obviously,
is it Prem or West Ham?
it would have been Prem.
Wow.
It could have been, because remember he had a season in the Championship, but Noble's been playing for years.
Okay.
He's how old?
Bro,
think about
250 Premier
touch
League appearances, that's at least 5 seasons, you know.
Yeah, that sounds believable.
Actually, at least 6 seasons.
That sounds believable. Since
It's
2010.
close to 30 than 25. Must be, yeah.
What age?
Yeah.
Probably so. I'll check that out. But yeah, no, shout out to Noble. Obviously, shout out to Arsene Wenger, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, come on, 20 years.
20 years, I mean.
20 years, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you know why I wanted them to win today?
Why?
I mean, that day, because this whole Jose Mourinho thing is getting a bit sad, isn't it?
We didn't mention that, the whole punch in the face thingy, jig, like whether or not that was true or
said he was having a rock,
something to do with.
Doesn't really want.
I don't know if it's in his book. Oscar, now that Mourinho's not a manager of Chelsea, tell us truly how you feel about that comments like that, for example,
he's a scumbag.
from Mourinho.
No, but well, one thing I'll say, yeah, is that it's the same thing with like players like Diego Costa, isn't it?
Mark Noble, 29. But carry on.
Okay, yeah, when they're
Sorry.
when they're on your team, you love them, innit?
Yeah.
Even though they might do some ludicrous things, you think, oh, that's stupid. I wish you didn't say that. I wish you didn't.
Yeah.
But you back them because that's your team.
Yeah.
Now they've left,
Yeah.
and I feel like Mourinho's not coming back this time. I did feel before that he could come back when he left. The first
Oh, you think
time.
he will never join Chelsea again?
I don't see it again.
Under Neto?
I don't see it.
Mourinho will be in management for like the next 20 years.
But under
Like, he's still
Abramovich
here.
again.
Abramovich might have sold your club by then. You might have another owner.
I hope not. But
Wait, as in you might have another owner.
I know, but I don't want other owners. Like,
Why not?
I'm used to our owner. Do you know how
He loves
annoying-
the team. He's at every game. He
He's
pumps
there.
money there. But
Like-
he's great, man.
It could be to his son. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I like his son. His son's a G, but his son's mad young. Like, come on. When we won the Champions League, he was like
He might be
15.
moving naive.
Dude, David Dean's son was one of our like people in the board.
Alright,
Ruin
but
everything.
what I'm saying is that now that Mourinho is gone, I feel like I see why people hated him so much because he's so smug, innit? Like he thinks he knows it all, and it's like it's humbling when you see him lose.
Yeah.
So it's like,
brilliant
and
when you
one
see him
thing
lose.
I'm so happy about, yeah, is that at Man United, Mourinho lost 3 games on the spin, and he never did that at Chelsea. Even in our horrible seasons, he never did that. So.
Yeah, he's capable even losing 5 against Barcelona when he's at Real Madrid. Look, things happen.
Them ones.
Things happen.
Them ones.
Mark
But yeah,
Noble-
but what's he talking about? Punching Wenger outside of
Oh, you're
football?
still there.
What are you on?
Yeah, I don't know.
What are you on? Bro? You
And the thing is, Wenger will bang him, you know.
You understand why
I
I've
don't
always
know.
felt like what's that?
Wenger will bang Mourinho.
Hey, Wenger was giving him that push at the
Do you remember
bridge.
that? Jose tried to do it. Wenger didn't move, you know.
Yeah.
I thought Jose went backwards when he
The thing is, yeah, alright, Wenger versus Mourinho, I'm buying a ticket.
Listen,
That's what I'm
Wenger's
saying.
made out of steel. Make no mistake.
I'm
He
buying
might
a
be
ticket.
skinny, but it's just raw metal.
Cyborg.
Listen, yeah, hey.
Cyborg team.
Jamie Noble. Mark Noble, yeah. Has been, I was thinking, where the hell did that
Speaking
come
of
from?
WWE.
Listen, Mark Noble has been a West Ham player since 2004.
Yeah.
He's played 321 games in total for West Ham. So I'm guessing the 250 was Premier League matches. 2004.
Wait, that's when they went down the first time, innit?
So he's been down twice.
That was when Joe Cole was captain. And
Yeah.
Madness.
Palo Di Canio.
He went on loan
Federico
in
Canute.
2006 a couple of times. He had a loan spell with Hull and Ipswich, according to the wiki.
No, they went down in 03 because Joe Cole came to Chelsea that season.
03, yeah.
Was it,
03,
no,
04.
was it that year?
No, he came the year before, actually.
No,
Joe
or he came the year
took
after.
Chelsea nah, because Joe Cole's first season was not the year we won the league. He had the season
okay.
before that.
Okay.
So
So that would have been, what, 03 or 04?
he came under Ranieri, and that was 02, 03.
Burnley tonight are playing Watford. Obviously, the listeners will know what the score is. We will know what the score is by the time we hear the pod as well. So, what do you reckon, though, if you were to guess?
What,
quickly?
Watford versus Burnley?
Yeah, today on Burnley at Watford. Watford are away at Burnley.
Ooh.
I'd go for Watford.
I feel like Watford should
I'd like to
win
see
that.
Watford win
but-
that.
Are Burnley going down, guys?
Yes. Yes.
Who are your relegation contenders? Since you brought it up, who is your relegation contender? Sunderland, Stoke,
West Ham.
West Ham.
No, I'm joking. That's true.
Sunderland,
I don't think West Ham will
Stoke,
go down.
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. Borough?
They'll be around it.
One win this
They'll
season.
be around it.
Do you know what it is? We're hesitant to say it because we like the way they play, but
Yeah. but sorry, Borough.
Borough.
Borough. Brom?
nah.
No.
No,
Watford?
I can't see Pulis going down.
No. Okay. Who else is newly promoted then that we haven't clocked?
Newcastle, Hull's.
Hull's there.
Yeah, Hull's going down, in my opinion.
Hull's there. That's 5 teams we've named so
It's
far.
tight,
There's a
I don't
couple
know.
more, man. There's a couple more.
Nah, I think five's enough.
Couple more.
It's not going to be 6 man in there.
What, like a Swansea?
Bloody yeah, I hope you not mentioned Swansea.
Swan's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're definitely in there.
It's almost third of the league.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's going to be, I think West Brom are in there, to be honest, and I think
Fair.
Watford are in there as well. I think they'll be in that mix. Palace, I think they'll all be in that mix.
Nah, come on, Palace are doing alright.
Listen, with Guardiola at the helm, you can't go down.
You guys are having, you guys are mocking my
Palace
life,
are doing
aren't you?
okay.
They beat Borough and who else? And what? Brom. Who was it they beat last
Beat the
week?
teams
These are the teams you need to beat.
6 pointers.
These are the games they need to
In fact,
win.
it's even more important that they win them games than beat the big boys.
I'm going to keep my composure,
imperative.
and like I said,
These are the games you need to win.
my time will come.
Guardiola picks his battles.
Don't worry, Guardiola will make it. I mean, even I'm calling him that. Pardew will give me a reason to cuss him yet again. Anyway,
From him and Wenger made peace. Like, he's still angry at him.
listen, I don't give a damn.
Understand.
Listen,
Let Guardiola live.
But let
him
bygones be
live.
bygones.
goal of the week.
Damari Gray.
Yep.
Damari Gray, bro.
Damari Gray.
We didn't even talk about that in a minute.
Yeah. I thought we missed him. I was like, we'll come back to it.
come back to
Goal
it.
of the week.
Damari Gray, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Damari
He
Gray?
licked that
Damari
ball in.
Gray.
That's
Do
it.
you know what? Yeah, he's a really good player because, especially when he played against Chelsea in the League Cup,
He's giving trouble.
he was the best player. He was the best player for them.
That
So-
goals are mad.
The thing that made me rate it even more so,
And I
you almost did
thank
it
God
again.
I went that
Yeah,
in because, boy,
I
I
remember
was
that.
already mad. I left Bailey on the bench, bro. So I was like, alright, cool, they conceded, bro. That's nice.
Calm.
Yeah, sure didn't even play
But I
for
lost.
them,
Morgan got 0, bro.
Stress.
Yeah.
Player of the week.
For me, I'd say Coutinho.
Player of the week. Philip Coutinho. You're right. He needs
What
some
the hell
water.
happened there, man? Not bad.
He says Coutinho. That's interesting.
Ivanovic.
Hey.
But player of the season so far.
Yeah, fit right
Oh,
up
he was
again,
shocking.
Up between him and Cahill.
Toss.
Toss up.
There's a few. I mean,
Anyone scored 2 this week?
bro. Aguero.
Guerrero did.
Ah, but that's like, come on, this is Aguero.
So did Milner.
James Milner, fair week.
Milana got 2 assists and a goal. Don't know if that adds into your thing. You got Mesut Ozil. You got Alexis Sanchez. You have
I want to give it to Sanchez, because I feel like he was amazing, but he didn't even get man of the match.
I know Iwobi did.
Yeah.
So bizarre. Because I would have chosen between
That
Ozil
was Steve
or even
McMahon.
Walcott. Walcott had a good time.
Big man in his curly hair.
Who else is there? I'm trying to think, man. Son being back on the score sheet again.
Son got 2 again.
He got 2.
Son won them the game.
Won them the game.
So
Won them the
Son's a
game.
good shout.
This is all difficult, lads.
It's tough.
This is
It's tough.
difficult. I generally, I'm gonna go with. I don't even know. I'm gonna go with Sanchez. I'd say Ozil, but I'd probably go with Sanchez. Bunny, I'm gonna go with Theo Walcott. Sorry, total spin. I'm gonna go with Theo Walcott. Goal and assist. He's had a good game. Yeah, he was brilliant.
Oh, that's his indecision.
And he was
cost him.
His indecisions always cost him. But he was defending well. There was many times he was tackling people like Hazard
Fair play.
down at the bottom. My vote is Theo Walcott.
No one's going to go with Paul Pogba.
I was gonna say Paul Pogba.
Not in a month for Sundays would I choose a Manchester United player. I'm joking, but just it wasn't not enough for me. But
Nah, I think he was great, but I picked Sanchez. This is so we've all picked 4 different players.
who did you say? Sorry, Adrian. Coutinho.
I'll go for Coutinho.
And then David.
I said Pogba.
Damn. So
Sanchez won.
how? No, I said
Nah, he
Walcott.
said Walcott.
Oh,
We've all picked a different player.
That's just very tough.
It has to be process of elimination.
Process of elimination. Okay, so of the 4 we've chosen then, yeah?
Yeah.
So out of Phil Walcott, Sanchez, Pogba, and Coutinho, we have to eliminate. My first pick elimination is Pogba, straight away. I can take Pogba cleanly out of that list, quick. In comparison to the rest. In terms of being in comparison to the rest.
I hear that.
Especially in
Alright,
comparison to
cool.
the rest. Alright, Pogba's out.
So now David has to pick out of our 3.
Okay, so now David picks out our 3.
what?
Yeah,
Why?
that's right. New rules.
You're the only one, so you pick
Alright, so
Impromptu.
between
Sanchez.
Walcott, Sanchez, and Coutinho.
Yes, choose out of those three.
I'll give it to Walcott.
Yay!
Walcott player of the week.
That says a lot, innit?
I never thought I'd ever hear
I don't
that.
think I'll say that.
Against Chelsea as well. Team of the week.
Who was in my head?
What
yeah.
is?
Yeah.
What?
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Oh, am I even going to ask you that
Do
question?
you know what? Yeah, to be honest, if you beat Chelsea, your team of the week.
Every
It's just standard. Same thing happened with Liverpool. If you
Liverpool,
beat us,
right?
your team of the week.
So like 9 teams of the week last season.
That's
Then.
what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Or 13 or whatever it was.
I go with Arsenal. Impressive. Battered Chelsea. Chelsea were not in that game at any point in that match. So I'm going to go with Arsenal. On that.
Time us over.
What are you man saying? Full house?
Yeah, agree, man. Comprehensive victory.
Comprehensive victory. Okay, David, can you line us up? Who is not that guy? This week.
Oh,
I couldn't find any info on this guy. He's a ghost, bro. Yaya Touré's agent, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh, he is not that guy.
Okay, what is the latest with
Oh,
that
he is
situation?
not that
I'm
guy.
not updated with that story. I know that there's something new that's been said, but why is he not that guy? And Oscar, you seemed so in agreement. So what's happening there?
So basically, when I think part of the list for Champions League,
Yeah.
well, Yaya Touré was on it,
Yeah.
and so he basically said, you're disrespecting Yaya Touré, innit? You're gonna regret. When you get knocked out, you're gonna regret. And this is the same guy who's just been causing massive bad headache. You didn't get my birthday cake.
Oh, it's the agent that's been running his
Yeah,
mouth.
he's been running his mouth just for time, innit?
He's been the guy this whole time.
Yeah, so basically, Guardiola came out, was it last week, Monday? I think came out on a Monday or something like that.
yeah.
Yaya Touré is not playing until I get an apology from his agent to the club, to the players, and to me, bro. I want my apology, bro.
No way.
Yes, Pep said Yaya Touré is not playing,
Hell.
and his agent has come out here and
Yeah.
just said a mad thing, but I ain't apologizing for Jack, bro.
Hey.
So he's literally costing Yaya
Yeah,
Touré
he's-
his place at
yes.
Man City.
His hands must be on his head at home, fam. He's never touched his pounded
So I was
yam.
thinking, I've been putting money on your plate. I've been putting food on your table because agents get paid by the player, right?
Yeah.
In terms of every transfer.
Bear in mind, this guy's Pogba's agent as well, isn't it?
Is it? I didn't.
No.
Oh, he's not here. Not the
It's
same one.
Guardiola, bro.
Well, who's this guy?
You know, Dimitri Sulak.
Oh, I thought this guy was the
No.
I think that's bizarre, man. You can just have random, everyone has agents and then it's like 4 or 5 players underneath that same agent. Like, what the heck is that? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I know a guy that knows Carroll's agent, and obviously he went to Liverpool, then he went to West Ham not too long after. Mills, he was swimming in it.
Swimming in Mills,
Swimming
yeah.
in Mills, bro.
Funny enough, I met De Bruyne's agent when he was at Chelsea. This is when he was still at Chelsea, so that's. I didn't think it was a
Okay,
big deal.
let me read to you the
But he must
quotes.
be making
Let me read
peace.
to you the quotes of this guy.
All Spurs
Yeah,
and then
I'll
City.
bro, because I couldn't
I
find
know I've just got the quotes in it. I can't line up the whole thing. But he
worry,
says,
bro.
I would apologise to Guardiola if he would apologise to Pellegrini for what he did to him. He signed a new contract last year. Then he gets pushed out for Guardiola's come in. Pellegrini was a complete gentleman.
Why is that any of his concern?
And there's more. Guardiola also needs to apologise to Joe Hart. It's not right to come to England then get rid of English players. Guardiola wants the new.
What's the name of this agent?
Dimitri Sulak.
Is he an Englishman?
He sounds like he's from Turkey or something.
He's from
Guardiola
Ukraine.
wants new future for Yaya and for Hart. They won't be the last. So he's basically saying Guardiola wants to get these guys out. And he's like, what do I need to apologise for? So this is the second quote, what he did. So he already made a statement the first time, and then this is after Pep told him to apologise. And he came back and said all that. So,
Yeah, didn't ask for it, you know. All he wants is a birthday cake.
That's all I want. I want to play some games, make my money, eat some
he
cake.
said if Pep wants a award, then he can have one. Yaya is a player who's made history for Man City.
Flipping out. Oscar, line that up. Or David, come on, in combination.
I don't know where this guy, what nation you're from, but you need to get on the Emirates, BA, whatever it is, because you know what? You're not that guy, cuz!
He's not that guy.
Dimitri Sulak, bro. I don't even know where you're from.
You need to calm it down. I was so certain a Chelsea player would get not that guy this week. Because we had a few.
You dodged one. You dodged
Cahill
one.
dodged the bullet.
Cahill dodged a bullet.
Oscar pointed to me at one point when David Luiz just ran out of defence. You know when he just surged forward? There was a pass.
seen it now?
There was a pass.
No, do you know what? Yeah, do you know what? In the 3 games David Luiz has played, Liverpool, defensive issues. But Luiz had a good game. Yeah, Leicester Again, defensive issues. The 2 goals, I have to blame Luis for some of them, but we won the game. Yeah, Arsenal. I'm looking at Ivanovic and Cahill, and even to an extent, the 3rd goal, Hazard and Aspilicueta, that partnership. Yeah. Before I look at Luis, I look at them.
Yeah, you can't really say.
Luis has not been our worst player.
My thing is,
Luis has not been that. He's been better than Cahill.
No, you know how
Cahill.
It's not like Gary Neville saying that. You look like PlayStation. It's not. He hasn't been that bad.
He's not been terrible.
Obvious.
No, he's not been terrible.
He's not been terrible.
I think,
but it doesn't help.
the defensive unit as a
whole,
combination.
As a combination.
That back 4 should be not that.
Do you know what it was?
This whole week.
Do you know what it was? When you asked me on the transfer window pod, I'll never forget you asked me, does David Luiz improve your squad? And I sat there for a second like, Now I think about it, he's better than flipping Cahill. Do you know what I mean? Luis is better than Cahill.
Oh,
so
Lord.
to an extent.
What a time we're living in. When do you ever think we'd be sitting around the table picking a defensive culprit for Chelsea? When? A team that conceded 15 in one season.
The back 5. The back is 5. All 4. And Courtois. All of them.
You know, more time it would have been if Chelsea did have a blip season. It was a year when you had a little blip in 2012 where you won the Champions League, but in the league you were very bad. But they had Czech in goal. You know what I'm saying? They still had
but
Terry.
you got to understand. Chelsea played the Champions League final, in Bayern Munich against Bayern Munich, in the Allianz Arena in Munich against Bayern Munich with Cahill and Luiz at centre back.
That's a hype team.
For 120 minutes.
And Ryan Bertrand.
Bertrand on the left wing.
Bruh, crazy.
Fixtures for next week. Let's get
someone said Courtois means concede in Europe.
Yeah, I read that tweet somewhere.
Is that real or is that a banner?
Brother, I was concede in Europe.
I laughed. That's hilarious.
That's amazing. What's it called? The Friday fixture. We got a Friday night game once again this week. Everton at home to Crystal Palace. Do we talk Champions League, by the way? Like Champions League fixtures? Because I'm not really.
I feel like all the English teams are going to do alright except Leicester, so I don't really want to predict it. That's long.
It's all long, yeah.
It's all long.
City are playing who?
Celtic.
City Celtic. That's a decent game. City.
Was the City in Barca's group?
Yeah.
That's tasty.
Headache, but Messi's.
But you know what their fans are like? Right, Barcelona will take on anyone.
Barcelona. Come on, City. Everton against Crystal Palace. Friday night football. What's your prediction, Adrian?
The way Everton are moving, bro.
Everton home win.
But it is Pardiola.
For flip's sake.
And it is Bolasie against his former club. So who knows what we're going to find? I'm going to say a Palace. Nah.
Think about it.
Who's home, sorry?
Everton.
Everton win.
Pardiola needs the fans behind him in order to work.
You're saying draw?
Bro,
it could easily be a draw.
You don't lose to Bournemouth, man. Come on, bruv.
Nah, I think Koeman's pissed. I'm going Everton home win.
Benteke just comes and...
I'm going with Everton home win. All right, Saturday is the 1st of October, guys. That's already October on Saturday. 12:30 kickoff. Swansea at home to Liverpool. Adrian, what's the prediction?
I'm not as convinced as whole, but hopefully we should beat him. Win.
Clean, yeah.
But my scary thing is, I don't think it'll be that kind of week. But the scary thing, because one thing that really broke my heart last season, I think we must have beat was either City or Chelsea away. Then I looked
beat both.
Yeah, but then the following games, it was like Newcastle away, West Brom at home, Watford away.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was thinking to myself, that is 9 points. If I'm being lenient and if I'm allowing leeway, 7 points at the minimum. Guess how many points we collected?
0.
1.
Was it 1? Who was it again?
West Brom.
Yeah, because you lost to Newcastle. I remember that you lost it, and Watford peppered you that day. I'll never forget the Watford one. The Watford one bizarred me. I was like, whoa.
I'll never ever overlook a team again, unless there's unreasonable doubt. Like you know, you're cool. You can't say someone to.
But it's Villa away or Villa at home.
I think we'll beat Swansea though.
Oscar.
Liverpool.
Yeah, full house. Hull at home to Chelsea. 3:00 kickoff. Go on, Adrian.
I've triple captain Costa.
Chelsea.
I need to see goals.
You triple captain Costa?
Yes. I'm not sure because I've got Aguero and Costa. I don't know, bro.
Flipping hell, that's a bold move, you know.
That's bold.
That's a bold move. Go on.
And then once he scores 2, he gets 6 points. Yeah, Chelsea, they'll get the season back.
Chelsea?
Do you know what Adrian said last week?
What?
He said he's going to spell out Hull. I want no less than 4 goals. Big man team.
No less than
No,
what?
less
4-0
than
or 4-3?
4-0.
4-0. You're asking a bit much.
4-0. I want a clean sheet and I want 4 goals.
Trash, bro.
All right.
I want a clean sheet and I want
Captain
4
Costa
goals.
vibes. I'm not sure.
Big
Aguero-
Kante.
Do you know what, bruv? I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
It's not a walk in the park, but
Should I take, no, I'll be honest with you. Like I said, I was one to say Chelsea are going to win the league. I famously said this on this podcast, I think, for 3 or 4 weeks. And what I saw against Arsenal, bruv, was so uncharacteristic. It blew my mind to the point where I'm saying they're not winning the league this season. I've now told you they're not going to win it. So I'm already wrong in that prediction.
You, innit?
No, I hear you.
You're
I
the
hear
one
you.
that thought that.
No, I hear you. But now, look, they're 8 points behind Man City. And listen, I think at Hull, this is going to be the biggest game of Chelsea for this so far this season. Just as you, it's that deep. Shall I tell you why it's deep? Shall I tell you why it's deep? Because if you lose, tell me what's going to happen
3
next.
in a row.
Yeah, but like it's deep for anyone if they lose. Like you're
No, but
like,
3 in a row,
No, bruv. but
At
I
this
think-
point, it's your most important
I
game.
think you have to beat Hull convincingly.
I know, but you're putting pressure on the game when the players don't need pressure right now.
I mean,
You
what?
don't need pressure right now.
Cahill's listening to this.
No, let's just play the
Who was
game.
flashed his
innit?
whip, fam, when you heard the
We're
slander?
better than Hull. Let's just beat
Guys,
Hull.
I don't
do you
know,
what I mean?
man. The only thing that makes me think that Chelsea will beat Hull nice is the fact it's a 3 o'clock game. It's not under the TV. It's nothing like that. It's just going to be convincingly get out of the way. I think if this was like a 5:30 or a 12:30,
It's not on
and it was
TV, but I will be streaming that game, watching intently at our back 4, back 5, whoever plays, back line.
There could be 3 at the back this time. I think it's going to go with
I would be
3-5-2.
surprised, boy. He's got a whole week. He's got a whole week to plan
But
it.
if he's
Do you know
got
what?
2 strikers, then I'll put it on Aguero, bro.
Do you know what though? I'm thinking to myself, I'm literally struggling for what I think this result will be. I'm struggling. Yeah.
Who's got which game?
Hull Chelsea.
Oh,
I'm
he's still on
struggling.
it. I'm telling you right now. Right now it is Monday. We're recording.
Because you three are saying Chelsea, so I'm tempted to go full house, but like
What I'm saying
not
now,
even sure.
it's Monday. Chelsea are recording this podcast. I hope right now all those Chelsea players are sitting in a meeting where Conte is just lambasting all of them and telling them how stupid they are.
Listen,
Like,
With the new tailend.
the guy was. Let me tell you, the guy was pissed on Saturday.
oh man, I
He
hope.
was fuming. Now
hope
the
they
thing
receive
is,
it.
I think Chelsea will win. I'll go full house, but it won't be convincing.
Oh no, it has to be.
Yeah, you're not saying it.
It
will
has to be
Some of you even
convincing.
saying
It
will
has to be a
but I
response.
don't think it'll be convincing.
It has to be a response, Peter.
So, Sunderland at home to West Brom.
Snooze
He
fest.
has to win. David Moyes has to win this game.
I'll tell you what, if you don't win,
He gets the sack. He gets the sack.
what would that be? 7?
close.
After that, he's away at Stoke. Yeah. After that, he's let me see where are we? Sunderland away at West Ham. Yeah. Then after that, he's at home to Arsenal. My friend, by the time that Arsenal fixture comes, if David Moyes is still at a job in Sunderland, he's going to be winning some games.
Ay, caramba.
He's going to be winning
Ay,
some games.
caramba.
And that Arsenal game is on the 29th of October. So the month of October is important for my man.
Holy smokes.
It's important for my man, bro.
Aye.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going with.
It's
That
sad. I don't even think they've been that awful, man. But you see, Pulis is going to do what he does best. He's going to ruin the party.
You think so? Away win?
Away win, man.
Wow, away win. Oscar.
Sunderland win.
Sunderland home win?
Yeah, Sunderland win.
Pulis is gonna play for that draw, bro.
You think Pulis for the draw?
It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy.
Do you know, I can just imagine, like, you know, when you're watching Soccer Saturday or Final Score, whatever thing you watch, and you just see, like, Charlie Nicholas covering this game or someone, and it's 3-0 to West Brom at half time. Like, I could just I'm picturing that in my mind right this second. Like, I could just so see that happening. The way that the football's been going on this season. But come, Moyes, like, I'm backing you in it. But if you do not win this weekend and next weekend, my G, you're on the P60 real quick. Is it 60 or 45?
60.
What's 60?
It's 45, man.
Is it 45?
45.
Listen, I don't know nothing.
I don't know.
I'm going Sunderland home win. If they don't win, I'll be livid. Watford at home to Bournemouth. What do you reckon, Adrian?
Draw.
Oh
Draw?
yeah, drawer.
Draw?
Watford,
I'm going Watford too. West Ham at
come
home
on,
to
guys.
Middlesbrough.
they have to win this game, man.
Oh.
West Ham at home yet again
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Middlesbrough.
yeah.
Dave, I know they have to, but I don't see them doing it. Draw.
Borough though.
Draw again.
Okay, Oscar.
Because Borough didn't great.
Sorry, say the teams again.
West Ham at home to Borough.
They have to
Middlesbrough.
win this game.
Oh, West Ham have to win. You're at home.
Oh, we all agree.
We
They
say
have to
that.
win.
We say that, but
Are they going to win, Oscar? What is your
Should I be
prediction?
like Ernest?
What?
Let me be like Ernest. Like, you see, you wake up in the morning, yeah?
Yeah.
Look at your bedside table. You need to get your socks out. What do you pull?
The top
The
draw.
You pull that draw. No. I think West Ham will win. I think West Ham will win.
What about you, Dave?
Then again, I predict them to win against Southampton.
You know what? I'd say West Ham, but it's because it's Negredo and Slimani against that shocking defending of West Ham that could easily be a draw.
It's Slimani.
Oh, sorry, it's Stawani, isn't it?
Stawani,
It's
yeah.
Stawani in this one,
It's
yeah.
Stawani.
Slimani's at Leicester.
Yeah, somebody's.
What a season
Two
we're
of them in
having.
one season.
What a season we're having. I'm going with a Borough win. I need to see it. I need to see Borough beat them. I just need to see the beef. I'm sorry.
Listen, West Ham TV is the new thing now.
It's the new one, I'm telling you.
Alright, I'm gonna jump on.
Infighting is the best thing ever. You know the fans are rocking.
On Sunday, 12 o'clock kickoff, Manchester United at home to Stoke City.
It's a Super Sunday. It's a Super Sunday this weekend.
That's on BT Sport, bizarrely.
They got games on Sunday now.
Yeah, there's another 2 games on Sky Sports. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 games on Sunday.
And 2 of them are on Sky Sports. One's on BT.
One's on BT.
I think it's a European thing because I've noticed the fixtures after European week. There's bare games on Sunday. Obviously, teams in Europa League.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. You're right.
And what have you?
Oh yes. Man United at home to Stoke, 12 o'clock.
Certified United. They
United.
don't even have to think. It's a matter of how many.
Yeah.
United.
I feel we're gonna go full house here. Oscar. It's between your head and your heart, bro. Between your head and your heart.
Yeah, I'll go United.
Yeah. I know. I'm
much as
feeling the
against
same
you to say
thing. I'm feeling the same thing.
United.
You're saying United. I'm going with a full house on Manchester United. All right. So one of the 2:15. Bloody hell! What an awkward time. 2:15 kickoff is Leicester at home to Southampton.
That's gonna be a good game.
This is a good game.
What a game.
And it's not on Sky Sports.
it's
Can you
not.
imagine? That's the one that's not on TV anywhere.
That's it.
What are they doing?
I don't want to see United Stoke.
United
What
Stoke.
for?
Who cares?
I thought that's on BT. So which one's on Sky?
I'm saying on
Right, all the games,
We'll get it.
all the Sunday games are on TV except
Bar that
for
one.
Leicester.
All of them on
versus-
TV bar this one.
I'd rather see that than
That's the
United.
best watch though.
Yeah.
I think no, it's not.
Nah,
It's definitely not.
nah.
It's
Tottenham,
second
Tottenham
best.
City. Tottenham City.
Tottenham City.
Oh.
And then Burnley,
Tottenham
Arsenal.
City.
But what's it called? Leicester City at home to Southampton. What's your prediction?
Come on, Leicester, man.
Really?
Leicester.
Leicester, you saying? Oscar? I'm torn.
I want Leicester to win. I'm gonna say
torn.
Leicester. I'm gonna say Leicester.
Draw.
You might have to captain Slimani for that one.
I want West Ham. I want Southampton to win,
Draw.
but
I said draw, bro.
I'm going Southampton.
So if the partnership works, yeah, are we gonna be calling them Slivardi?
Yeah, it is a Leicester home win,
It's
isn't
Slivardi.
it? Oh, but Southampton might ruin that party, bro. Southampton have got a reputation of going away to some grounds and just slapping man down.
Yeah, like they used to steal points from
They
Van
used,
Gaal.
bro.
Like fusing the
Wenger?
night.
Are you kidding me?
From everyone.
Oh my god,
bro,
they stole points a lot from us. Even West Ham the other day.
Speaking
yesterday.
of Southampton, is it a Southampton thing to sort of start a season quite slowly, then they just go under
then
the
finish
radar
fifth.
for a bit, plugging away,
Just
bro.
finishing the top 6.
So I don't remember them starting too great under Koeman either.
10 games they hadn't won, I don't think. Or they went for a run where they hadn't won in 10 and then beat Arsenal 4-0.
Yeah.
That one
What, under
annoyed me.
Koeman?
Yeah. They went for a getting
Are
spell.
you sure they didn't start very well? Because I remember they
No,
lost
no.
there, man.
No, in terms of, I'm saying there was a period in December.
Oh, well,
November,
I thought
December.
you were talking about him starting. Okay.
But even when they start, it's slow. Like, everyone has to get used to it. They have a new manager almost every
No, but
season.
they started very well. Because remember they lost bare players and everyone's like, "Rah, Koeman's done the best job in getting them to
true.
play."
All right. What, have we gone for everyone?
Yeah.
I said... Oh, we have, yeah?
I said draw.
Tottenham... What you say, draws?
Yeah.
I'm saying...
He said
I said Leicester, yeah.
Leicester.
I want Southampton to win, but I think Leicester will do it. Tottenham at home to Manchester City. Come on, are we going to go full house? Off you go.
City.
City?
Do you know what? Yeah, I never thought he was such a big player, but I feel like if Harry Kane was on the pitch, my result would be different. But I'm going City win.
City.
I didn't even factor that in, of course.
Full house.
Definitely.
Manchester City
Even more
will
so now.
beat Tottenham. I want 6 Man City. I just want to put that out there. Burnley, 4:30 kickoff. Burnley at home to Arsenal.
Oh, send
Say that again.
Where are we watching this game, bro?
Oh, you guys can come to the crib.
I'm gonna be at home watching that Super Sunday.
You guys want to come to the crib? We can watch some Tottenham and we can watch some Arsenal straight back to back.
It's Tottenham, bro.
2:15.
No, man.
It's a quick leave after church.
Is it a quick leave,
It's a
bro?
quick bounce.
Bro, you told me, bro.
Why would you get that Sunday traffic from? That congestion.
Listen, bro. It's no fellowship after, bro.
Yeah, you just
Can't,
can't. You just
bro.
did. But yeah, I think.
Actually, we should get the lads round. Good shout.
I think
Anyway,
Arsenal
sorry,
should
yeah.
definitely win that game.
Arsenal
But you know there'll be a few lads that'll be like, I'll put on the United game. It's like, no, we're not trying to hear that.
United will be finished by the time we start Arsenal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. United's at 12 o'clock.
Oh, what a Sunday.
So from 12 until 6, it's
Oh,
just straight
so wait,
Premier League. 12
the games are all back to back.
Yeah.
Well, one's on BT Sport.
But are they back to back though?
Yeah.
Like, is it the
12
United game
o'clock,
finishes, then
yeah.
the City game starts?
Like
City
that's
game-
a super
City-
Sunday.
They say it's 2:15.
That's what you call Super Sunday.
That's
Yeah.
a super Sunday.
Not even that. It's just, I mean, Leicester, Southampton's at the same time. Then Arsenal's after that.
I thought United and City were at the same time, and then Leicester was at the same time as the Arsenal game. Oh, okay.
Because recently, Super Sunday's just been Sunday.
Yeah, it's just been last week.
Burnley,
This week it
Arsenal.
was just kind of
What are you
Sunday
saying?
stuff.
Burnley,
I've
Arsenal.
got Arsenal.
Arsenal. Oscar, what are you saying?
Arsenal, man.
David?
Arsenal.
It's a full house, Arsenal. I think that's it.
Do we have any Monday Night Football?
No, there's no Monday night.
No Monday
No
night.
Monday nights.
No, Andre Gray as well.
Oh, what, for
Oh, yeah, Andre Gray got the
That's
boots.
sad, you know. I was a bit sad about
not sad.
that. Shall I tell you why? It
What
was
do you think about it?
because it was 4 years ago, first and foremost.
Okay.
He was a non-league player.
Yeah.
Like, say now, right now, yeah? It's like, say we become footballers in the next 5 or 6 years, right? Just hypothetically. And then someone pulls out something like before, you know, you decide to take God seriously. How can you start getting fined for that or getting suspended for something like that? 4 years ago,
Okay.
he wasn't playing even in professional football.
Okay, my thing is, if you commit a crime 4 years ago and they only find the evidence now, do you get in trouble?
What he said wasn't a crime. It's just
Bro,
it's frowned upon.
He's
not a
He
crime.
made some racist comments, you know.
Yeah, but
I
it's
saw
not, it's not-
racism, I saw homophobia.
All
I
that.
saw
Does a
everything.
man get arrested for racism or for homophobia? Do you get arrested for that?
Yeah.
Do you?
Go and call someone a bad word in the road, fam.
A bad word.
Give us some examples.
Go keep it.
No, as in like on social media though. Do you get what I'm saying? Like to tweet it, it's a dumb thing to do. Listen, if you're doing it now as a professional footballer playing for Burnley in the Premier League and you say something stupid like that, hey look, you serve your time.
Well, how old's Andre Gray?
I think 20,
Early 20s, like
I'm gonna.
23?
I think he's about 23.
23.
Yeah, no,
So
that's-
4 years ago, man was 19.
Yeah, it's
Like we've all done stupid
yeah,
stuff in
no,
our
I hear it.
heart.
I
you're not
hear it,
famous, yeah, and you just let me just
Yeah,
tweet
you-
this.
My thing is, you should have just deleted the whole account.
Do you know what? I feel so.
you don't know
yeah,
what
true.
was there.
Deleting tweets is another thing that he could have done. But what guy brought up this tweet out of nowhere? Is what I want to know.
though. People did.
Listen.
Guy
People
brought up a
did.
tweet out of
dig
nowhere,
up
bro.
famous
Like,
people's
you've
tweets.
They do archaeologists,
No,
that's the offer.
You were searching for time, bruv.
Andre Gray is 25 years of age. So like,
Yeah, so he was 21 when he
He's
was
21.
doing all that.
but
But
bro,
But if you type in certain keywords, so you say you type in someone's ad, you type in a keyword, you can see
Nah,
everything.
you
that's
don't.
oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't know that. But
I didn't know you could do
I
that.
think it's just silly. Fine him. Burnley should not be punished for this. Why Burnley? You know what I'm saying? Find the player, make an example of him as much as you want. Don't punish Burnley for it. They did not have nothing to do with it.
Okay, but then it becomes a question of how soon does it have to be before someone can get in trouble for something they've said?
No, because my whole argument about it is it was done years ago, and he came out and said, look, he first of all brought it out and said, yo, I apologize for that tweet. It was many years ago. I'm a changed person. I've changed. Blah blah blah. I'm now a professional footballer. I'm on my team. That's what he came out and said. It's not like the FA said we're going to talk about that. Then he responded. He's the one that kind of brought more light to the situation than it already had. Been.
I can't lie now. By the time he said that statement, it was all over Twitter. It was a matter of
It was a matter of when. You're absolutely right. But what I like is that he came out and didn't hide from it. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, like Fabregas does that kind of thing where somebody speculates Fabregas is going to United and he just wants to make it very clear, guys, I am staying at Chelsea. I'm not going nowhere.
And speaking of speculation and Arsenal, there's a rumor I heard, but I'll tell you after the pod.
Why after the pod?
Nah, it's kind of bad. I don't want to,
What, just start amping on,
Yeah.
getting us amped. Oh,
It's kind of mad.
listen, both Ozil and Sanchez tapped that badge. There's a new contract being signed. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, but yeah, I think it was great. It's just allow the guy, bro. Find him, okay? You know what I'm saying? Say, look, if anyone makes comments like this again, we will take serious action from here on. If it's like we're going to ban you for 4 games, cool. 2012, really? 2012? I think people like Wolves were in the Premier League them times. I mean, what are you dragging that for?
Something like Stephen Hart playing on the wing.
Before we go, who are Tottenham playing on Champions League? They're away. They're away.
Moscow.
Huh?
They're in Russia. They're in Russia.
Hey, bro, if
the
they
Rocket-
lose, it's peak, you know.
Oh, by the way, Tottenham are not getting out of the group stage. Whoa.
You don't think so?
No. Oh, no.
Hey, Peter, your heart or your head?
No, they lost to Monaco. Let's make this clear. They lost at home to Monaco. They're away at CSK Moscow.
Home of Jace.
They're home at CSK. They're away at CSK Moscow.
Cisco, yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you hear about that? Like CSKA is not an abbreviation of anything. That's just in Russia how they say that word.
You're kidding
It's
me.
CSKA. It's not an abbreviation. We've been saying it
My
wrong
whole
for
life,
years.
I've said CSK.
Do you know? It's not an abbreviation.
Well, people were saying Cisco. I thought they were doing it for bands.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? That's what I thought. Then I listened to I think a podcast from The Guardian, and they had mentioned that. They were like, like certain Russian words are just like no, you know what I'm saying? It's just bare letters.
bare consonants.
Yeah, I was gonna say no vowels. There's another vowel in there. Oscar's gonna point me out. But you know what I'm saying? But like but Seska is how you pronounce their
Grammar
name.
police.
Seska Moscow.
Cisco, Moscow, yeah.
Baffling. But yeah, they got Moscow in it. Yeah.
Bruv.
Then they got.
I've been saying CSK from the days
Oscar,
of Wagner.
you ready? Yeah. Seska Moscow away. That's always tricky. You don't want to go to Russia on a 5 p.m. when it's already snowing over there, right? Then they're away at Bayer Leverkusen. Bro, by that Bayer Leverkusen game, they're already out of this tournament. Mark my words. Then they got Bayern at home afterwards. Bayer Leverkusen at home straight after that. Then it's Monaco away.
That's not peak Nick.
Seska at home is the last game.
Wait,
Really?
who's the top seed in that group?
It would have been Bayer Leverkusen. No, it might have been Moscow actually. They might have won the
Could have been
Moscow.
It might have been Moscow actually. Sorry.
Yeah, it would have been Moscow.
Would have been Moscow.
Wow. Tottenham.
Monaco finished second, Tottenham finished third,
It's not easy.
and Leverkusen finished fourth. So I think third or fourth, I can't remember. So yes. But anyway, make sure to add.
Subscribe.
Well, we're on Twitter, so follow us on Twitter.
Follow Twitter.
At Top 4 Podcast,
Yeah.
right? SoundCloud also at
Top 4.
Top 4 Podcast. YouTube, Top 4
4
Podcast. And iTunes, Top 4
Everything
Podcast.
is Top 4
Everything is Top 4.
Yeah.
Facebook.
The one and only. Facebook as well. We've got a page as well like that. Top 4 Podcast.
Yeah.
Like, share, and subscribe. Comments as well. We'd love to know what you're saying. Thank you for the likes at the minute. I've seen some likes on the SoundCloud as well.
Yeah.
I'll find out who those people are. We'll give you shouts out as well.
Big up.
Big up everyone. You've done no. See you next week.
Bruh.